Hello, everyone. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. Let me know if you can hear me and you can see me. I see that we have 6 people online. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. Just let me know in the comment section if you can hear me and see me. Just let me know in the comment section if you can hear me and see me. Just let me know in the comment section if you can hear me and see me. Okay. All right. Ayo said, yes, coach, I can hear you. Awesome. Please ensure that you have filled the Google form. Okay, we have 15 persons that have filled it already. Is obviously first. I'm going to start from the beginning of the first person and in today's class. All right. Now I see somebody submit cleanpins.me. I can't access your CV from cleanpins.me, but it's okay if that is what you want to submit. Cleanpins.me, I can only see what you have there, right? So ensure that in your submission that you're submitting something that I can be able to like edit. But I'm just gonna put it on the group and we're going to start. I'm just gonna put it on the group. I am live and we'll start now for those that want to join, and because I feel like we have a lot to cover today and we're not wasting like any time. To review like 15 persons, in most cases sometimes it take like about an hour, so we're going to be having like a long time learning and all of that. So but we're going to first of all start off by concluding our training. I said it in the last time that it will be unfair if I don't like share, if I don't conclude this class like I would normally do, just like the way I usually do for other cohorts. So we're going to start that right now. We're going to start that right now. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. So how are we doing? How is everything with us? How are we doing? How are we doing? All right, everyone. Welcome to today's graduation/review and graduation/review class. So without wasting much of our time, I would want to say congratulations on completing this training. It's been a very long ride, like a very long ride. So I'm proud of everyone who have put in their best to see that they have completed like this training. Like, I'm proud of you for putting in the effort to complete this training. I am immensely proud of you. And you should be proud of yourself too. Like, you should be proud of yourself too for seeing this training to the very end. You should be very proud of yourself. Now, there is no better time to have trained yourself than you have now. There's no better time to push yourself than after this training. I usually say this because most times when we are done with training, people begin to feel like that, oh, coach is not there again to push me. Coach is not there again to like remind me to come to class. If there's anything I have done in the last couple of months, it is every day we send reminder of the group to like remind you to come to class. There are trainings that when you take, they don't even send you reminders to come to class. If you show up, fine. If you don't show up, fine. But for every single day in this training, since we started it in December, I have sent reminder every day just so that you know the class is ongoing, just so that you can come. And I'm telling you that even after this training, don't stop pushing yourself. Like, there is no better time to attain wherever you want to get to than right now. So now, I usually would always talk about your relationship with money. That's why I felt it was unfair if I do not talk about this with those in cohort 6. Your relationship with money is very, very important. Now, sometimes your current relationship with money right now reflects your childhood experience of your family attitude towards finances without you knowing. How you how you treat money right now, how you relate to money right now, have a lot to do with your experience of growing up. Take, for instance, that if you come from a family that is always talking about no finances, no finances, you grow up hearing that word, that it gradually becomes a part of you without you even knowing. And everything you see yourself always talking about is how there is no money, how there is no money. So I want you to like checkmate the kind of experiences that you have had. Does your previous experience, is it good with money? If your childhood experience doesn't, like, your childhood experience is always that of lack, that of no money, subconsciously you've been tailored to think that there is no money. So, but you need to like consistently reaffirm yourself to stop thinking that way. That's how you can come out from that no money kind of attitude. Now, before we go deeper, feel free to share this video. Like, those, of course, that I will review is those in course 6, but feel free. When I teach and when I talk, I feel like you have a lot of value to gain, like, from this class today. So please feel free to share this video with somebody to come join, to come learn. Even if they are not part of our community, let them just learn and see how better to get with their finances. So feel free to share this meeting link. Now, what's one financial habit? So I want you to put in the comments one financial habit that you're proud of and one financial habit that you want to change. Put it in the comment section. What is one financial habit that you're proud of and one financial habit that you need to change? Let me see it in the comment section. What is one? I hope we are here with our pen and our paper to write. Let me know in the comment section. What is one financial habit that you're proud of and one financial habit that you need to change? Let me begin to see it in the comment section. Let me see that. Let me know in the comment section one habit financially that you're proud of. Oh, I think I'm very proud of this when it comes to my finances. I think I need to change this when it comes to my finances. Let me know in the comment section. Are we here with me? Why are we cold? Is it because the class is ending today? Let me see that energy we used to have when we're in the classroom. Please don't be cold. So let me know in the comment section what is one financial habit that you're proud of and one financial habit that you're not proud of. Let me know in the comment section one financial habit that you're proud of. I can save from the little I have, and I'm not too comfortable with is the little that I earn. Okay, you can save from, saving is a very good attitude to have, but you don't feel too comfortable with the little you earn. I don't think that is like a bad habit to change. We are looking at what is, okay, Abraham said, I give too much and I give too much. That is one habit you want to, is that an habit that you're proud of or an habit that you want to change? Good habits. Okay. Oye Bola said, I have been saving a lot lately and I'm super proud of myself. That is definitely an habit to be very proud of. Then I have good habit. I can save money and I don't spend carelessly. Bad habit, I get worried when I don't have money. That is so me. That is giving me, that is you. That is just you calling my name. I feel too comfortable. That is what I mean. Okay, that you feel too comfortable with the little that you earn. That is not a good money habit. I am proud of saving, but I'm not proud of my impulse buying. Ibrahim, that means you need to work on impulse buying, investing instead of keeping the money in a savings account. Awesome. Money management. I'm proud I'm proud with the fact that I can settle my priorities when I have money at hand. The one I'm not proud of is being stingy with pampering myself. Please, Chidera, you need to learn how to pamper yourself. You need to learn how to pamper yourself. You need to learn how to pamper yourself, actually. You need to learn how to pamper yourself, actually. You need to learn how to pamper yourself, actually, please. Then Chidima said, I want to change the fact that I spend unnecessarily and I'm proud I can save the little I have. Awesome. Okay, I think I need to change my approach of how I spend money. I'm not supposed to spend at that moment. I give too much and I forget about myself. I want to change that. I'm happy that you know these things. The reason why I ask this question is sometimes you don't know what you're struggling with. Seriously. Sometimes you don't know that this is a struggle that needs to be changed. Sometimes you're so consumed because you're so busy. But knowing these little things, like these little questions that I'll be asking you in the course of this training, will really help you to know that, oh, I think this is a problem that I need to work on. I think this is an area that I need to change. I think I need to start this year not with this same attitude. So said, I give too much and I forget about myself. I want to change that. Saving comes easy to me, not being able to invest. I always put others first before myself. A good habit that I know is that I save and I prioritize spending. Good habit, I can save. Bad habit, I haven't learned how to track my spending yet. That is really, being able to track your spending is very important. And all of these things, most of what you're sharing right now is part of why I actually put together this training. Like this today's training is about financial management. Even after this training, as you progress in other area of your life, my goal is that it helps you. Please again, feel free to share this video to anyone that this will benefit. That is my goal. The goal is that this benefits as many persons as possible. Now, what is we've looked at what is one financial habit that you need to change. Now, as we go deeper, as we delve into this journey, remember that I want you to keep at the back of your mind that money is a tool that you should master, not a tool that you should be scared of. Many of us live life with this, I don't have. You probably come from a home where it was not enough, or you probably come from a home where parents struggle to even see you through school. Naturally, subconsciously stay in your mind without you knowing. Now, your relationship with money is what would help you foster your financial well-being and your freedom. Your relationship with money is what would actually help you foster financial well-being and freedom. For you to say, oh, my finances is in a good place. For you to say that I am financially comfortable, I am financially free, I do not have any financial constraint or burden. It is your relationship with money that controls that. Now, this is a financial management class, but the disclaimer is I am not an investor. I am not either a banker or in the finance industry. I'm sharing this from what have worked for me as your coach and what I've learned in my journey of savings and in my journey of in my journey of savings, in my journey of growth financially. So I'm sharing from what I know that can be beneficial to you. Now, what is budgeting? You probably would have been hearing budgeting. So if you do not have a paper right now, I need you to get a paper and a pen. We're going to be, you probably need to take notes. Even if you're going to rewatch this video later, I would need you to take notes of some certain things, take note of some certain things. Now, budgeting is that process of you creating a plan to spend your money. Many of us have money, but we don't know how to spend it. Many of us know how to spend because we've taken time to understand the importance of saving. Now, the essence why budgeting is very good is it allows you to determine in advance whether you have enough money to do the things you need or would likely need to do. Budgeting helps you to determine in advance whether you have sufficient money, whether you have sufficient funds to do what you want to do or what you would like to do. Now, what are some benefits that budgeting does for you? It helps you to prevent overspending. If you're a big overspender, like so many of us have said here, that we spend without knowing and we just spend our money carelessly, budgeting would help you curb impulsive buying. Like those of us that just, whenever you feel sad, there are those of us that emotionally buy. Whenever you feel sad, you buy something. Whenever you feel sad, you're always shopping something, especially when you feel bad. Now, because you have a budget, because you've constrained yourself to a particular budget, it will help you to cut down on impulsive buying and ensure that your spending aligns with your financial goal. Another thing budgeting will do for you is it ensures that you're saving. Because you have created like every month, this is how much I earn, this is specifically how much I need to save. It would make you be judicious when you're spending. It would help you to allocate funds that will go into specific things without you having to like touch into that thing. Another thing budgeting helps you to do is it helps you to achieve your financial goals. Whether you're saving for a rainy day, whether you're trying to plan for your retirement, whether you're trying to like buy a new equipment that you'll be using to work, maybe your laptop or a good phone, or whether you're budgeting to work towards meeting a financial goal. Budgeting helps you meet your financial goals. Now, what are the steps that you need to take if you want to budget? What are the steps that you need to take? So you're saying, oh, coach, now I am learning about budgeting from you. What are some steps that I can take to actually create a budget? The first thing I would want you to do is to list all your sources of income. What are the places where you get money from monthly? Make a list of them. Make a list of them. Now, these sources of your income could be your salary. It could be money that your husband gives to you monthly. It could be money that your boyfriend gives to you monthly. Any source where you get money from. Any source where you get money from whatsoever, make a list of them. Write it down. Now, as you're taking notes, you might need to like further, maybe later get a journal for yourself. This year, I got a journal that I used to like write, like my finances in the past month and all of that. So get a journal for yourself where you write out all your sources of income. Now, once you're done writing out all your sources of income, create another in that same journal, create a list of all your expenses. This could be like monthly expenses that you know they are constant, maybe money that you spend on going to work, maybe money that you spend on maybe buying groceries. Make a list of all your expenses so that you would know that as this money that I have comes in monthly, these are like all the expenses that I need to spend on. Now, another thing you need to do is, it's not enough to like list all of your expenses. Set them in order of priority. There are expenses that you know that if I don't do this expense, maybe something will go bad. Like expenses like buying wig. It's not an expense. Like maybe buying new shoe. All the shoes that you have you finished wearing them? You have not finished wearing them. You have not finished wearing them. So what I'm saying is, in essence, is you can actually create a budget in order of your priority so that on this order of your priority, you're tracking your expenses carefully. Now, when you have listed all of your expenses, rule out the ones that are not priority. I do this a lot. Every month, of course, there are recurring expenses like house rent. There are recurring expenses like car mortgage. There are recurring expenses like buying gas in my car. There are recurring expenses, right? But also, I track down the most important. The most important for me right now, I list down all of my expenses Maybe one of them could be paying my house rent, of course, is a priority. Paying my car mortgage, of course, is a priority. Buying fuel in my car for the next 1 month is a priority. Maybe paying my student fee is a priority. Maybe going grocery shopping and spending this certain amount on food is a priority. Once I am done with those things that are priority, every other thing, like maybe skincare, I can asterisk it. If there is a particular amount that is remaining when I'm done with all my expenses, then I can channel it into maybe saying every month I can get myself this. It's not every month that, some people have the habit, every month I must buy myself something. It is totally fine if that is the kind of habit you have towards money, right? I'm not here to change, I'm here to advise you on budgeting properly, but I can't control what you choose to do with your money, right? But list all of your expenses in the order of priority. Sort out the priority, and gradually, if there is any change remaining, you can take care of the least priority. Now, set a spending limit on each of this category. You already know the spending limit of your house. You know the spending limit of your car mortgage. You know the spending limit of all the list of your expenses. Set a limit to it. Maybe if your salary is 100K and by the end of the month your expenses is 20,000, set a limit that after my expenses, I would not spend more than 30,000 from this 100K. The remaining one will go into my savings, right? If you take what I'm telling you today seriously, before this year end, you'll be surprised at how much you have. You'll be surprised at how much you have. Again, I would say feel free to share this video. Feel free to invite somebody to come and learn. I want to believe that you're gaining value for coming to sit here to learn. Now, review and adjust monthly. There might be months when things might go over. Maybe more expenses will come that are priority. Just find a way to adjust, but ensure that your spending cap, there is something that is called spending cap. If I make 100K, I'm using 100K just so that it's something that we can all understand. So you're saying, even if I make 100K every month, I will not spend more than, if I make 100K every month, I would not spend more than 70,000. I will not spend more than 70,000. Anything that is more than 70,000 will wait for next month. You can set spending caps like that. Anything, once I start spending my salary and I spend 70,000, I continue next month, 30,000 must go into savings. And you have to be very, very judicious and very, very intentional about this. Now, you can also create, if you're not the type that loves writing on book like myself, you can create a spending sheet on an Excel or a Google Sheet. You can create a spreadsheet or an Excel sheet where you're using to track this every month, so that in 6 months' time, you can look at your savings or you can look at your spending and say, oh, I think I need to cut down on my spending. Now, if you don't have any place that you track, there are high chances that you might not be able to say, this is how much I have made or this is how much I have spent in a year. If I ask some of you, how much did you spend in 2024? You wouldn't know how much you have spent because you're not tracking it down. You're earning quite all right, but there is no place to track down what you're earning. So you need to get a journal, something like this, or do it on your phone, get a spreadsheet, an Excel or a Google Sheet and do that. There's also an app that is called Mint. It's like a budgeting app that you can also use, and check that out. Now, let's look at savings and investing. Now, if you're in Nigeria, I would say that you consider using apps like Piggyverse. I think over time I've used Piggyverse a lot, and in my in most of my class, you hear me In most of our classes, you hear me talk about piggyverse, saving, piggyverse, and all of that. So consider using piggyverse. You can save on short term on piggyverse, or you can save on long term. Do not leave any money idle. That is one thing that I've realized. Never leave any of your money idle. Instead of that money will be idle, once any money is idle, you have potential of spending it. Once your money is lying idle, there is 100% potential of spending it. So never leave any money idle. Now, one thing you can do is you can also leave it on your piggyverse flex. When you leave money on, I'm not promoting piggyverse. They are not paying me to talk about their platform again. This is just a disclaimer. I'm just saying that this is something that I've used that has worked for me. Now, you can also use their flex account. You can also use their flex account to, like, when you keep money in their flex account, I think every day they pay you like a certain commission. So imagine the other day I was sitting down and I was calculating. If somebody have like 30 million, like I was just a crazy thought. I was just like, if somebody have like 30 million on piggyverse flex, in a month, they can comfortably be making 350,000. Like I was just doing that calculation on my head. And don't mind me, I do like a lot of funny calculations sometimes, just to ensure that I'm meeting my savings goal. Just to ensure that I'm meeting my savings goal. So you can do the same. You can ask yourself, you can do the same. In all honesty, you can totally do the same, right? So I leave it in my flex account. Even if they are giving me 500 every day on my flex account for the money being there, imagine 500 times 30 days. Imagine how much that would give me. That's like 15,000 that I can use to buy my recharge card. So I always try to like leave funds in my flex account. Now the funds in your flex account, they are funds that you can always have access to. Like you can withdraw them back to your normal account if you ever need to use them. Now I also use OPay at times to like just maybe collect money, leave it there. OPay also give you like lesser return daily than how much piggyverse give you, but you can try to like check out any of these two. Now, another thing you can do is you can invest in stock. I'm not good. I can't advise you on, maybe if you ask me now, coach, what kind of stock can I buy? I would say get a stockbroker. Like buy good company stocks, buy bank stocks. Like I think there was a time MTN sold stocks. So if you know about good companies that are selling stocks and you have done your research, you have done your own research carefully, you have asked questions. Even if you want to buy a stock from the bank, you can actually go to the bank and ask them question. Is your money you'll be investing? Is your money you'll be spending? So you can actually walk down to the bank and ask questions. Now you can also save in dollar or save in USDT. Like those of us who deal with crypto, you save in USDT, and you can also save your money in dollar. If like you're earning that high, you can save up some in dollar. And I know that piggyverse also gives you an opportunity to also save your money in dollar and buy some dollar. Now, the rule of thumb when it comes to saving is save at least 20% of your income. Save at least 20% of your income. Divide your income. If your income is 100,000, right? Divide it and know what the 20% is. Now, this 20% you're going to be saving is whether push come to shove, no matter what my expenses is every month, I must save 20%. No matter the family expenses, I must be able to save 20%. Are we hearing me? No matter the expenses. So sit down and ask yourself, You have listed out everything or every source of your income. Divide it and know what 20% of that earning is. That 20% should go into an account. Maybe it should go into like a saving account. Maybe an account that you're budgeting that you would use to do something significant. Maybe buy a land. Maybe invest in something. Save 20% of whatsoever your total earning is. You can save more. I said it's a rule of thumb. Say you no save at all. At least save 20%. At least save 20% of that thing that you're earning. Because one thing I've also realized is people would always have need. There would always be need. So whether you spend all your earning in January, spend all your earning in February, spend all your earning in March, once you're not available to provide again, those people that you feel like, Kai, if I don't spend on them, Kai, if I don't spend everything I'm earning, they will suffer. They will be fine. Hear it from me. Without you, nobody's going to die. Without you spending everything that you have earned, nobody's going to die. Everybody will be fine eventually. So what I'm saying in essence is ensure that no matter what you're doing, you have a 20% that goes into your savings, either for your own well-being, either you want to use it to like buy something that can substantially make you revenue, or something that can appreciate over time. This 20% is not the money that I'm saving it to buy myself shoe. No, it's not this 20%. This 20% is I'm saving it to buy a Ashwebi. No, it's not for Ashwebi, it's not for party. Inside the remaining 80%, budget the rest. Inside that remaining 80%, you can still have money for self-care. You can still have money for miscellaneous, but this 20%, you are saving it. You're calling it your lifetime savings, and you're keeping it for rainy days. You're keeping it for when you need to invest it into something. Now, you have a need. Now, I need you to understand that there is a difference between a need and a want. Now, how do you differentiate your need and what you want when it comes to spending? We're going to be breaking that down right now. I'm going to be breaking down for you how you can differentiate your need from your wants when it comes to spending. Now, the difference between your need and your wants is, there are things that are very essential. Your needs are those things that are very essential. They are required for basic survival, like a functional society. Your needs are those things that you cannot do without. I have to do this. I need to do this. You can talk about shelter, that is the roof over your head, house rent. You can talk about food, which is like your groceries. You can talk about healthcare, which is like you taking care of your health, like you buying medication. You can talk about transportation. You can talk about maybe a little bit of clothing, because you can of course be naked. You have to like clothe yourself and all of that. But it's not obviously like impulsively buying. So many of us, if we go to our wardrobe, there are clothes that we have not worn twice. There are clothes that we have not worn 3 times. There are clothes that you have only worn once, and you're still buying more every day. Every week, you're still buying more. And when they ask you, you say no money. Now, so many of us, every single day, we are buying Coke. We are eating biscuits. Those things are not need. You don't need biscuits to survive, but you need food to survive. You don't need Coke to survive. You don't need Pepsi to survive, but you need water to survive. The reason why I'm doing this is I need you to be able, when you have money, to realistically know your need and put it in the order of priority. This is a need. I need to, wig is not a need. Shoe is not a need. Check your wardrobe. So many of us, when you come to your wardrobe, you have like 10 shoes, 15 pairs of shoes, and you only wear one from January to December. You repeatedly wear it. And every day, every month, you're trying to buy new ones. But the ones you have bought before, you have not finished using it. Now, your wants is those items or services that helps to enhance life. Now, the need is essential. Your wants is just to make life beautiful. Now, there are things like luxurious items, going on vacation, things like entertainment. They only just enhance your life. Without them, you can be alive. Without them, you can live comfortably. Without them, you will not die. If you don't have luxurious items, if you don't repeatedly buy clothes, buy shoes, you will still be fine. Now, there are 3 types of spending that I need you to know and how you can control and manage it. The first one is emotional spending. Many of us, including myself, last year I suffered from emotional spending a lot. Whenever I just feel like I'm down, I'm thinking too much, I've gone to my shopping apps, I'm just spray shopping like as if my father is Dangote. Now, this emotional spending occurs when individuals purchase, like when your purchases are driven by feelings rather than necessity. So many of us buy things based on feelings, not based on necessity. Now, this could range from you buying things when you're stressed, when you're emotionally down. This happens. It occurs to so many persons. Now, you might not even know that it is called emotional spending. You see those days when you're sad and the next thing you're looking for is what to buy. Is emotional spending. That is what you're going through. That is one. Now, how do you manage emotional spending? Of course, you need to create a budget. Coachy, please, if I have the link to the... Okay, Express is what I buy when I'm stressed. Okay, said Pi Express is what I buy when I'm stressed. All right. So many of us emotionally shop, emotionally buy things without knowing. Now, how do you manage emotional spending? I hope we're enjoying this class, right? The goal is to just wrap up everything like in an hour. So that's why I'm trying to like be a little bit fast so that we can get to something to spark joy. It's not, you call it something to spark joy, but it's not necessarily to spark joy. It's just emotional shopping, right? I hope we're enjoying the class. So how do you manage emotional spending? Create a budget. Tell yourself that this is my monthly budget. No matter what I'm going through, no matter what is happening, I will not exceed this budget. I will not exceed this budget. Now, because you have that structure in place, it will help you avoid overspending and even emotional spending. Develop a healthy coping mechanism. Now, instead of running to shopping apps or running to food apps when you feel like, Kai, I'm emotionally down, you can decide to do things like exercise. Say, can't we set aside money for emotional spending? You can include it in your spending, but is emotional spending a priority? Is the emotional spending for a priority? It's not, right? So you can include it in your expenses or emotional spending, but it's not a priority. Now, instead of running to shopping apps when you're stressed, when you're emotionally down, maybe when they serve you breakfast and all of that, try to meditate, try to exercise, try to like also talk with friends. Now, unsubscribe for like, there are many of us that we are subscribed to things that would, a lot of things that is on your phone is you're subscribed to marketing materials that would, you're subscribed to a lot of marketing materials that would put you in the spot of you spending. Then set financial goal. Have clear financial goals that can help you maintain focus and determine what is essential and what is not essential. Now, we also have the mindful spending. Mindful spending is that one where you're very conscious and intentional about where your money go to, like you're very meticulous about where your money go to. This, with mindful spending, you're able to make good financial decisions that align with your personal value and contribute to exact like your financial goal. And this mindful spending is actually the best, right? Instead of like emotional spending. Now, some strategies that you can put in place to cultivate mindful spending, if you're not the type that is very mindful of your spending, is you can set spending intent. Define what you want to use the money to do, whether you're saving for a vacation, whether you're investing in your education, whether you're trying to donate it to charity. Have a clear intention of what you're spending the money on. Create a budget too. This would also always help you to like ensure that you're keeping on track. Practice gratitude. Like gradually reflect on the things that you have, and also reflecting on the things that you have will help you reduce the urge to buy more. Oh, I have like 5 sneakers. Oh, I have like 10 pairs of clothes. Oh, I just bought a new air. Oh, reflect on the things that you have. It would help you cut down, to help you be mindful when you're trying to spend. Another thing is learn to say no. Oftentimes, we develop the habit of saying yes to everything. Now, this also indirectly comes into like our spending habits. So develop that habit to say no so that you know when to decline. I love this thing. Like sometimes when I go out with my friends, be like, I love this thing, but I'll tell myself, this is not a need. It is a want. Chinyere, move forward. And so I've registered it in my head. Whenever I want to buy something, I'll ask myself, is this a need or a want? That can also help you. If you can be sincere with yourself to ask yourself this question at every single time you find yourself trying to like buy, like you're trying to be mindful with your spending. Like say no to Ashebio. So every single time I go to a shopping mall or I go to buy something, maybe I came to buy one thing, because our eyes is always strolling to find beautiful things. My eye will be moving around. So last week, I went to one shopping mall with my friend. Two of us was moving around. We were going through the cardigan section because the weather is cold. I brought out 3 cardigan. She brought out 2 cardigan. We're not asking herself. She asked me, babe, is this a need? I said, sure, you have cardigans at home, Abi. Don't worry, it's not a need. She asked me the same thing. I don't think, is this a need? Do you, with all the cardigans that you bought in December, do you need any of this cardigan? I dropped my 3. She dropped her 2. We said that we are going. That is not a need. We only came to buy one thing, but see us strolling through the clothes section. I have grabbed 3 cardigans that I want to buy. And that cardigan I would have spent like $80 to buy the 3 of them. She would have spent like $30 or $40 to buy what she wanted. But we told ourselves that this is a want, it's not a need. Because we have cardigans, we left. We just dropped it, talked to ourselves, and we left. So always knowing and being like, learn to say no to things that you naturally want to like push yourself to get. Now, we also have delayed gratification. It is very important that delayed gratification helps you to prioritize your future finances. Always tell yourself that, don't worry, even if I don't get this right now, I will get it for myself maybe in 6 months' time. So one thing you can do is, my goal this year is to be able to go on vacation when I meet a certain amount. When I've made a certain amount this year, I want to be able to go on vacation, right? So I'm going to tell myself that as I work hard this year, so I'm delaying the gratification to say, oh, I want to go for vacation in February. but no, Chinyere, I'm delaying this. We're going to go for vacation middle of this year when you have met your financial goal. So practice delay gratification. I want to buy this hair. So one thing that I did last year is from January till November, I didn't buy any hair. I gifted myself hair as a Christmas gift. But so many of us, we put ourselves on a spot. You always want to so you can compensate yourself. God bless you. I think Shamaka said we should also save by knowing that fine things know they finish. Thank you so much for saying that. So one thing you can do yourself is you can promise yourself things. One of my friend Funke, she does this a lot. She would say that once I'm able to achieve this, I would buy myself this. So you're anticipating that thing that you want to do for yourself and you look forward to it. It is delayed gratification. Oh, once I lose 10 pounds, I will drink Coke. Once I burn some certain fats, maybe I will eat bread. So this thing I'm teaching you, you can actually implement it out, even outside of your finances. Delayed gratification is a very good way. Oh, I want to working on my health. Okay, what I'm going to promise myself is I love to eat bread. Okay, if I'm able to lose like 3 kg, I will eat bread once. You'll be anticipating it and you would want to work hard to get to that place that you're going to. I hope this makes sense. Now, strategies that you can also use is to practice delayed gratification is reward replacements. Substitute your immediate wants for something that is more rewarding and meaningful after you have waited for it. Maybe you can substitute daily buying of drinks, daily buying of biscuits, maybe buying clothes every week, or maybe buying shoe every week, or buying hair every month to replace it to maybe I'll buy hair once every 6 months. I'll buy new hairs once every year. Then maybe I will take myself out once every month. You can substitute, right? Limit temptation. Now, reduce those exposures that would put you in a place to want to spend. Then implement cooling off period. Cooling off period is one thing that you can also do. So imagine you want to subscribe for something. There are apps that I want to subscribe for. I'll be like, I want to buy this app, but I'm going to come back in the next 48 hours to see if I really need this app. Or I want to buy this thing, but I'm going to come back. Okay, let me wait more. I wait maybe 24 hours. I will ask myself, do you still need this thing? If the answer is no, if the answer is yes, I'll wait a little. Maybe I will come back again, maybe in the next 24 hours. I'll be like, do I really need this thing? Maybe at that point, your mind has changed. So cooling off is also a very good practice when it comes to practicing delayed gratification. Now, my general advice is what we follow less before we move into our main review of class today. I hope this has been insightful on how to manage your finances and all of that. Let me know in the comment section if you're enjoying this class. Let me know in the comment section if you're enjoying this class. Let me know in the comment section if you're enjoying. Let me know in the comment section if you're enjoying this class. Let me know in the comment section if you're enjoying this class. Now, what are the general advice that I would give to you as my students, as my own child? Because I would want to say that you are like my baby right now. You guys are like please, I'm asking with the class. Please, I'm asking with the class. It will be live on YouTube, of course, so you can always come back to it. Cynthia said, really enjoying the class. Claudia said, really enjoying it. Then Oyedeji said, we're enjoying the class, so I'm enjoying the class. Will the class be recorded? It's recorded. It is recorded, right? It's live on YouTube. So I would share the link on our WhatsApp group, and I would also share the link on your Telegram group for you for Cohort 6. Now, My general enjoying it and catching myself. My general advice would always be, if you've listened to me in the course of this training, you would know that I'm big on always like advising you. I'm big on caring for you. I'm big on watching out for you. So my general advice as we graduate from this, we've been in this training since December. So we have literally been together for the last 6 to 7 weeks, right? Continuous learning is very important. It's going to take you further than you want to go, than you can imagine. Okay, so Success said, also one needs to avoid friends that push one to make unnecessary spending. Thank you for sharing that. That is also that's like a very good thought to like also put in place. There are friends that they always want you to spend. They want you to jaye for you to save. There would always be time to, there will always be retirement time. Now, so many of us will retire. So many of us will be 70. So many of us will be 60. And trust me, you have nothing that you have saved. You have nothing that you can fall back to, and that will be sad. That's why I say this rule of thumb of saving to 20% is a must, right? Like it's a must do. It's a must. Like it's even part of the thing that I would judiciously be doing this year. Like I don't know, but I have to find a way of saving 20% of what I earn monthly. So I have to find a way of saving this. I have to find a way of saving this like 20% every month starting from this January. I'll sit down and check my expenses. And once I know what my total earning for the month of January is, I would take out 20%. I would either save it or invest it into something that would bring me return, right? So even if you're spending on other things, ensure that you have a savings. Now, back to like my general advice. Continuous learning will take you further always in life. Effective communication. Ask questions if you're unsure of anything. If you're working with a client, ask questions about the task that you're working on. Provide regular updates as you continue to work with them so that the person will know that you have this communication skill. Time management is also very important. Time management is also very important. Prioritize tasks. Use like your time judiciously. Now is not the time to say, oh, I have been in this training for 6 weeks. One of us was sharing with me that she got 2 jobs. I'm not sure she has shared it on the community in cohort 6. So now is not the time. Now is not the time that you sit back and say, I have finished this training. You jump back to your Netflix. You jump back to your scrolling on social media. Dedicate this time to like get results out of this training that you have taken. Proactive problem solving. Look for solutions. Always be that person that provides solution. It is very, very important. Like before you start seeking for help when you're working with your clients, ensure that you're a solution provider. So your clients will not begin to see you as somebody who like you're always relying on them for everything. Rather be that person who they will see. So Noye said, but coach, after working hard, one needs to enjoy to avoid nest of king enjoying it. I think everything I've said does not cut out you enjoying yourself. That's why I said you need to have a budget. You need to like write out your budgets. It's okay to have like money for self-care. It's okay to go on vacation. So let's assume you want to go on vacation in December. Will you just wake up in December and go on vacation? You need to have saved towards going on vacation. So set your savings, know what you're saving for, and follow it. I feel like that is what, like, kind of buttress what I'm trying to say. Of course, I take care of myself. Of course, I'm going to go and look for maybe clothes I'm going to buy for myself. But it shouldn't be a daily thing. It shouldn't be like a weekly thing. Or once I see something new, I must buy it. No. The goal is to be able to curtail those impulsive buying. Now, also be very receptive to feedback. Have an open mind, towards receiving feedback from your clients. It would help you. Remember to respect and protect sensitive informations of your clients that you're working with. Like, you do not want to ever make your clients feel like they can't trust you or they can't work with you. Network with other professionals, like attend events, like physical events, build connection. In 2025, part of your to-do, put it there, like attend events. If there are like events happening in your environment, there are events happening in your vicinity, search for them and attend it. Begin to build connections, like connections that can help you even outside of just working remotely. You need to also build physical connections. Now, work-life balance. I would also need you to strike a balance between your work, that is your professional life, and your personal life. The reason why I'm saying this is oftentimes remote work blur the line. Oftentimes, even physical job blur the line between professional, like taking care of yourself, and your well-being. You don't want to lose your well-being because you're trying to make money. You want to also still stay healthy even while trying to make money. So please ensure that you're taking care of yourself and you're protecting your health in all of this. Now, adaptability. For you to be adaptable, it comes with you being very flexible, you being able to like learn new things. Be a learner, like be that person who is always up to learning. You would have heard me say that no is not an answer in this industry. Don't turn down what you know you can do because you feel like, Kai, this will put me on the spot. Rather, enjoy learning. Even if you're not going to take up, maybe there's a task that has been given to you and you cannot take it up. Don't say no because you're running away from taking it up, but because you genuinely maybe do not have the bandwidth to take it up. Now, I would also encourage you to be initiative, like prioritize adding value to wherever you find yourself. I would also talk about be professional. I've talked about this and I've cited it as an instance in class. When you say how are you to somebody, it passed from your hand and it comes to your wrists. The how are you has passed how are you, right? So ensure in everything that you're absolutely professional in dealing with your clients, your teammates, and other stakeholders that you would find in this industry. Again, prioritize your self-care. The importance of self-care, when we're looking at self-care, we're looking at eating right, taking like exercising, exercising, eating right, having a good nutrition, like adequate rest. The goal is for you to be productive. And I've said it over and over in my classes. Nami suffer pass is not a badge of honor. Kai, Nami walk pass is not a badge of honor. I went live on Instagram today and I was saying it today when I went live on Instagram that some persons think that working with 10 clients is what they need to make more money, but that's a lie. You don't need more clients to make more money. You need few clients that can pay you the kind of money that you want so that you don't burn out. It would always be quantity over quality. Even if in the beginning you start with quantity, over time, narrow it down. Like over time, narrow it down to quantity over quality. Now, also be willing to learn and implement and show up for yourself. Nobody's going to show up for you. Walai. Nobody's going to do what you're supposed to do for yourself for you. Even if you have a family, no matter how supportive they are, they can't do your tasks for you. You have to show up for yourself. Like you have to like genuinely show up for yourself. Now, what is the next step after now? After we have graduated from this training that we have been on, I want you to remember that you have me and you have our community to provide ongoing support and guidance as you grow in your new role, as you journey in this industry. You have a community. Like you have a community. I believe I've shared the community link with us, our Telegram community. I've shared our WhatsApp community, and I've shared our Facebook community. If you've not joined any of this community yet, I'm going to reshare it again after this class. Please go ahead. Please go ahead to join this. When opportunities like job referral comes and all of that, I would post it on the group. When we have like internships and all of that, it will go to the group. Every opportunity that comes to us, we go to that particular group. So please ensure that you are in our group. This group is not a place that you say, oh, I want to send it to my sister. I think the day before is that I chatted somebody that joined the group without her number. I literally know all of my students. All of your numbers are saved. So you will not say, Kai, let me invite my sister to be part of this community. Please and please, don't cheat other persons in the community of what they will benefit because you're trying to be fast and furious. If anybody in your friends, your siblings want to be part of what is happening in our community, I feel like you can comfortably recommend this virtual assistant training to anybody, and if you go through our seller link, I'm not sure it is here, but I'm going to pull it up quickly to show you the modifications that I have made on. I'm just going to do this quickly to show you the modifications that have been made so that even if you're recommending somebody to the training, you're recommending it with your full chest. You're recommending it with your full chest because I've made like a lot of I've made a lot of modification on our training outline. Like I've made a lot of modifications. So I'm just going to quickly show you what the modification is. So whoever that you recommend for the VA training that will be coming to train in the next cohorts, they even have more to learn. They have more to learn in the VA training in the coming cohorts than every cohort. I make modifications. I made modifications to so I'm just going to quickly show us this. So this is our training outline. So in case you're recommending somebody to this training or you have somebody you want to be part of this training, the first week we're going to be looking at Introduction to Virtual Assistants and Essential 2. We're going to be looking at Foundation of Virtual Assistants, overview of the industry, type of virtual assistants, human VA versus AI, evolution of virtual assistant technology, key skills and competence for success in the VA industry. We're going to debug means, have like our normal mindset shift. We're going to explore various types of virtual assistants and their role, the benefit of becoming a virtual assistant and practical assignments. We all know that we do that in all my trainings. So in section 2, we're going to be looking at essential office tools and collaboration tools, comprehensive overview of softwares, Google Workspace, and all of that. We're going to be looking at communication tools, project management tools, how to manage tasks on Notion, Asana, and Monday.com, how to use Trello board. We're going to be learning how to leverage Slack channel for team collaboration. We're going to be looking at security and privacy using all of these tools. We're going to be also looking at managing access to sensitive information using technology and, again, practical assignments. We're also going to be having an AI-powered virtual assistant class. I'm going to be introducing like introduction to AI and their capabilities. We're going to be looking at popular platforms like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claudia. We're going to be like having practical insights on integration of AI into our daily workflow. We're going to be looking at implementing AI tools to routine tasks and practical assignments. Again, we're going to be looking at how to set up yourself as a virtual assistant, how to choose and identify high-paying niches, essential soft skills that you need as a VA, technical soft skills too, assessing clients' need and tailoring your services, how to build your professional portfolio from scratch, how to set up and prioritize your social media profile like LinkedIn and Instagram. We're going to be looking at social media strategies and growth. We're going to be having practical. She said, now I'm jealous. Wow, I love this modification. So I have made a lot of modification. In week 2, we're going to be looking at advanced skills and client management. We're going to be looking at specialized and advanced services, calendar management, how to use Gmail and Calendarly Future. We're going to be looking at travel booking, techniques and tools you can use for that. We're going to be looking at content writing and management, building a content calendar, writing a content strategy. We're going to be looking at calendar, email management. We're going to be looking at social media management, Airbnb and real estate virtual assistants. Then we're also going to be having like practical assignments. In section 6, we're going to be looking at also still specialized services and client attraction. We're going to be looking at SEO and web research, customer support, lead generations. I'm going to be sharing strategies and tools for lead generations, telemarketing, sales, and cold calling. We're going to be looking at the business of virtual assistant, client attraction, retention, management, and onboarding. We're going to be looking at how to detect fake jobs and safeguarding your interests. And again, we're going to have practical assignments. In section 7, we're going to be focused on we're going to be focused on introduction to CRM to HubSpot, Zoho, and Nimble. We're going to be looking at time management app, time tracking and productivity tools. We're going to be looking at security tools. We're going to be looking at guidance for maintaining confidentiality in communication, measures to protect sensitive information, understanding and maintaining boundaries in professional setting, ethical use of AI in virtual assistants. In week 3, we're going to be looking at mastering job platforms and proposals. We're going to be looking at how to master platforms like Upwork and make your profile stand out, optimize your Upwork presence, write a winning proposal, explore other venues to find job, and we're going to have practical assignments. Then in section 9, we're going to be looking at pricing and contract strategy. We're going to be looking at virtual assistants in different industries. We're going to be looking at techniques and tips for negotiating your rate and how to reflect your values in this, how to set your price, how to draft your contract. We're going to be looking at strategies to scale your earning and make more money, latest trend and career development in virtual assistants, and practical assignments. Then in section 10, we're going to be looking at how to boost your CV and interview skill. Somebody said, Coach, increase the cost of this course to $80. Walai, I honestly know that this class is more than $31,250. Like, this is a full-blown training I'm doing. And thank you, Lily, for saying increase this cost to $80. It shows that you see the value in this training. And I appreciate you for saying that. Thank you so much. So we're also going to be having effective strategies to reach out to your potential clients, setting your home professional workspace, managing online distraction, and maintaining work-life balance. We're going to be looking at techniques for successfully acing your virtual or in-person interview, tailoring your CV to relevant virtual assistant field, emerging trends in the virtual assistant industry, career opportunities and growth paths, continuous learning and strategies. And finally, we're going to have like a final project presentation. Then we're also going to have like our extra bonus. This time around, we're having like 3 We're having like 4 extra bonuses. I'm trying to negotiate with the 5th one that we are going to be adding to this training. We're probably going to be adding copywriting as an extra bonus. I'm still negotiating that. We're not done yet. So data entry, 2 days graphic design class, how to use Fiverr to get jobs, and crypto training. Now, other bonuses is my Upwork. Other bonuses is like my Upwork template, 15 days job application marathon, and access to all the class video for 6 months, then certificates upon participation. Other things is like the access to free trainings on how to get more certification, practical assignments. We have ongoing mentorship because I have like our community, right? Then I will keep like updating cohorts. Cohort don't finish. I'm cohort 7, you guys are blessed already. Okay, now to just make friends from this new cohort, and my mind say make I wait for cohort 7 and no here. This cohort is loaded copywriting as a bonus case, so we're going to be adding that. The truth is that after this January class, it might not be 31,250 again. The training might be going up to 40,000 after these January cohorts. And I want to take that leap of faith and trust God that the right people that see the value will register for it. So it might even go above 40,000 to like 50K, so that I'm stressing less and I'm talking to the right people that actually need this training. So after this cohort, it might not be $35 or like, so that I get 3 friends already in course 7, see enjoyment. So we're also going to be having class assessment method. Class participation will be 20%. We would have weekly assignments. You will see that there is weekly assignment every week, 40%. We're going to be having a final project, which will be 30%, and we're going to be having peer evaluation, which will be 10%. And you will see the class policy. We also now have a class policy: attendance, late work, academic integrity, additional resources. And after you're done with the training, so right now we're going to be having a monthly review. So every month I would dedicate one Saturday every month to come and either review CV, or we are reviewing portfolio, or we are reviewing social media handle every month. This information will be passed on the main group. Then job recommendation and referral, like opportunities are coming to me every day, so I refer my students to it. We also have like a partnership with a company that employs VA from us. I didn't even add it here, right? So we have a support community. In our VA group right now, we are close to 1,000 people, right? So dash me one of your friends. So I'm not, those that paid for cohort 7, they don't know that these modifications have been made. Funny enough, these modifications, I made them from Thursday. Since I started making these modifications on Thursday, because I need to like align 2025, right? So, and again, so cohort 7 starts January 31st. Cohort 7 starts January 31st, and it is still 31,250. I'm going to talk about your certificates after now. It is still 31,250 for those, and $35 for those outside. From cohort 8, it's not going to be 31,250, because I invest a lot of time and I feel like the price is, so after cohort 7, the price is going up to probably 50K or thereabout. Anybody that can afford it should pay for it, because with all of this that is covered here, if I charge 100K, I would still get people that would pay for it. So after cohort 7, because I've already allowed them to pay cohort 7 is already paying like 31,250. So I would allow everybody to do the same. But after cohort 7, the price of the VA training would be going up to probably like 50K. 50K, $45 or $50 for those who genuinely want to take it. Then, so that's on that. I just wanted to like point all of this so that you know that when you're referring people, you're referring with your full chest. That's like you're referring with your full chest. You're referring with your full chest because you know that Kai, I know this woman will deliver. I have taken her class. When you're sending somebody my way, you know that I'm not sending you to where you will not get value. I'm sending you to where there is actually too much value for you. That is my goal. So that's that on what we have on. So finally, the best way to predict the future. I have referred my wife already. Thank you so much, Kingsley. Thank you so much, Kingsley, for referring your wife. I appreciate. And I want to say thank you to everyone who is referring their friend. Thank you for having me, your coach, in mind. And I love you always. Coachy, take your flowers. You're the best. Thank you so much, Akin. Okay, Oluwa Tomilola. Thank you so much. I wish I had money to register again. Why I no wait for cohort 7? Try. Okay, they are blessed. All right, thank you. All right, so the best way to predict the future is to create it. Like, you have a very good thing in your hand. You have like this knowledge already. Create that future that you want. Don't give up till you have gotten what you want. And already we all have how they go take deliver keys. Thank you so much. You guys crack me up a lot. Thank you so much. So if you also want like the link to this virtual assistant training, just in case you have somebody you want to recommend, I'm just going to go ahead to share it in the comment section for you now. So that is the link. In case you're looking for it, you can have the link and share it with anyone you want. I just pinned the message. You can also have a view at it, share it to people that you want if you need them to go and register. And I cannot wait to see each and every one of us succeed and meet our goal. So this is part 1 of what we are supposed to do, right? Now, the part 2 we're going to get into right now is reviewing. I said that everybody should submit one thing. Why? So that others have opportunity of also being reviewed, right? That is why I did one. So because we're also going to be having like community reviews like every month, other things that you have worked on will still be reviewed, right? And imagine a community where we are doing all of this after you have paid. Like, I'm not charging you anything to come and review for you. So I feel like actually increasing the price is worth it, because we do a lot. I do a lot for my students. It's more like I am also your mentor outside. Even after teaching you, I do not abandon you, right? So I'm going to call up this first. I think the first is this Canva link. We're going to, somebody just wrote here, portfolio. How will I know? Where will I see the portfolio link? So we're going to start with the first person, and God's willing, we're going to like be able to like review every other person. Even if you did not submit anything, just sit back and learn. Get your notes, learn, write it down, so that when you start working on your own, you have something as a guide, because I'm going to be reviewing this live right now in your presence. So the first person is Chidima portfolio, and although it's not editable, I wish she had submitted an editable link and I could have done one or two things, but it's not editable, but it looks beautiful already. I love like the beginning, creative portfolio. I invite you to explore my work, and I look forward to the opportunity to contribute my skills and expertise. Then good. Then I see your skills section. Then Education, University of Lincoln. Now, my concern with this is this portfolio does not align. If you look at the education section, I don't know why you use this strategy, but if this is how you want it to be, like it being slant, then it's fine. But even if you want it to be slant, remember the day I was talking about design with us, I told you that there is a line by the side that your document should not pass that line. So you might want to like shift this in a little, so that it does not like almost look as if it's cutting out. so that it does not look as if it is cutting out. So you want to do that. Now you have certifications. Again, I would say align this properly. You can see that this certified customer service consultant 2022, does this mean that these certifications were gotten in 2022? These certifications were gotten in 2024? These certifications were gotten in 2022? It does not clearly talk about. So you rather do maybe 2022, 2022, 2024. Also, this arrangement is not aligned. You will notice that this customer analytics, so align properly. If this was editable, I would have aligned it for you, but it's not editable. So align it properly. Then work experience, over 8 years working in customer relationship management, awesome. In 3 years, awesome. Then achievements. Now, exceeded the technical customer recognition. Did you get an award for this? If you got an award, it is good that you put the award here so that the award can be seen by whoever, like sales completed 105 documentation in 1 day with assisted. Is there like any proof to it? You want to like take the screenshot and put it here. Then project, preparation for markets and all of that. Okay, I see like this picture. Since you already have this picture, is this your own picture too? I'm just asking, is this your picture, or just so that one is sure? Is this picture by the side yours, or is this also picture by, like, just to know? Then project 2 in marketing, then just a sign of it, illustration, awesome. Then why work with me? As a dedicated freelance, I bring a wealth of expertise in customer engagement. Okay, I'm detailed, awesome. But again, this write-up is not, it should sit properly. Like you should sit, like be in there, not past that line. There's a line I showed us when we talked about, when I taught us how to build our portfolio. This is good, but it's looking out. It's looking out. It's too spread out. It's not confined within that space. So you want to like work on it to like bring it within that space. Then contact me. This is beautiful. Thank you for taking the time. Again, also bring this in a little so that it is within that space. So I feel like you already have like Chidima, I feel like this is pretty much okay to like work with. Just make those little adjustments and all of that, and you'll be good. So the next person is Vivian, and I'm just going to copy this. And so Vivian is her LinkedIn, and we're just going to have a look. All right, Vivian. Now, Vivian, to start with, I love this clean template that is here. I love this clean template that is here. The only thing wrong with this is 2 of your pictures cannot be in the same place. You can see you have like 2 of your pictures directly in the same place. I would say re-edit this and totally remove this picture by the side. You mustn't have like your pictures all in the same place unless you want to move this picture somewhere to this side. Unless you want to move this picture somewhere to the right-hand side. But having both pictures here is not good. Dedicated virtual assistant specialist. Put a space. Let there be a space between this your specialist. Let there be a space. Proactive and versatile virtual assistants. I don't know why you have proactive and virtual assistants and you have a full stop. Then supporting business owners with exceptional. What you're trying to say here, I'm not sure it makes sense to me. If this is a continuous write-up, then make it a continuous write-up without a full stop. Then we have like your followers. You need to work more on building more followers. Then your virtual assistant, a virtual assistant who handles day-to-day tasks is what you and your organization need for smooth operation. This is not a strong call to action. Everybody will say a virtual assistant handle your day-to-day tasks. Why should I want to hire you? Is what you project at the beginning. Why should I want to hire you? Is what you project at the beginning. This is why you need an experienced virtual assistant like myself who is skilled in. Tell a story. What degree do you have? What experience do you have? In your intro, Use your experience to capture the attention that you need, right? Then the services includes, I said during my training that you should not list services. I talked about, I would advise that you go back to the training when we talked about LinkedIn. Really watch carefully when I talked about this, about section and all of that, and implement it. So your services and all of that shouldn't be listed. Rather, if you're saying you do customer support, talk about how your skill in customer support can help them achieve what. What does your skill in customer support do? Now, phone support, email support, live support, customer relationship call log can be a story that is under this your customer service support. As a virtual assistant, you can talk about how you have skills in troubleshooting, ticket creation and management, tax. Use it to tell a story. Don't just list your service. Align what you can do to what it can solve for a business owner. I think I said this during our training. Then I see that you have listed like your skills. I see that the activities we have here is 10 months ago. 10 months ago was the last time I think there was ever an activity on your post, and you're not even the one that posted. It's 9 months ago. So you need to start creating posts. Then I see customer service representative 6 years ago. Okay, those are like then university awesome, then volunteering and all of that. So you need to rework on this. You need to rework on your LinkedIn. You need to rework on that with these few suggestions that I've given you. So the next person is also LinkedIn. So next we have Chinonso, and the virtual assistant focused on administrative support. I help you elevate business performance and streamline operation. Email management, customer support specialist. Email management is already what you do as a virtual assistant that offer administrative support. So I feel like it's a tautology and eating up of space. I help you elevate your business performance and streamline operation. So I would rather you say virtual assistant focus on administrative support. Now use the straight arrow. This slant arrow, I don't really like it. It doesn't make things clean. Then put a space. Then bring your customer support specialist on top. Then put a space. Then talk about I help you elevate your business performance and streamline operation. Then you only have 500 followers. You need to work on improving your followers. Hi, I'm Chidozie. I'm Chinonso. I have a solid education background. Now, who did I just review right now? I just reviewed for Vivian. Now look at the reason why I say sit back and watch me review other person is you can learn from another person's review. You can see the way she's telling her story. I have a solid educational background in business administration and management, complemented by certification in customer service relationship management and human resource management. Over the year, I have gained extensive experience as an administrative assistant, providing customer support and enhancing brand visibility through effective marketing strategy. This is beautiful. Like, if I come and I read the about section of Chinonso, I already can visualize what she can do for my business. She's not using the generic term that everybody is using. She's standing out for herself. Now, she's using her education qualification as a strength to sell her story. With years of experience as a customer service representative in hospital setting, I have honed my communication skills and problem-solving skills. Beautiful. Now, I earned a certificate in virtual assistant to support small, awesome, excellent communication. Now, again, this is where I have issues with Chinonso. Now, you've talked about, I would rather you talk about how you further have strength in customer relationship management where you can maybe list your strengths in customer retention and loyalty. You've talked about problem solving, so include organizational skill inside of this, attention to detail and confidentiality. Here already you have captured that you have strong communication and relation building. You can also, so maybe work on adding like 2 or 3 more sections here where you use these skills, the ones that can connect, like the ones that you can connect together to write a story, and write it out instead of listing your skill. Now, listing your skill cannot tell the client what you can do. You have to like intentionally sell yourself. If I come here and I'm like, I read this thing to this point, I might want to work with you yet, but there are things I am looking for that you need to have. So tie a story around it that would help you stand out. Then also, I love that you did why work with me, administrative support. I feel like you took the idea of what we also talked about on Upwork and you implemented it here. So you can also do the why work with me section, and I look forward to connecting with like-minded professionals. Contact me via, this is beautiful. Only work on, instead of listing your skill like you have done here, merge like skills that look like the same. Ensure that it is not a repetition of the ones that you have written, and use it out to like write a story and tie it back to how that skill can help a business owner solve a problem. So I also see, as this week rolls, I'm reminded of a conversation I had with a mentor. Okay, you made a post 1 day ago, beautiful. You made a post 1 day ago. So, which is, as the week rolls in, rest isn't end, it is essential. You don't need to wait for burnt out. And I love the fact that you spaced out. It shows that you know what you're like, you understand the basics of writing. You know, like you space out your writing. And happy weekend. Awesome. This is beautiful. I feel like you have like your posts writing together already. And you seem to be creating like 3 days ago, 2 days ago. You seem to be very consistent with creating content. Now, 7 days challenge with all of this. A journey of 100 steps starts with 1,000 followers. Awesome. So I feel like you know. Then we have like customer service representative. Now, one thing I advise under experience is check if these companies you have worked with, if they are on LinkedIn, so that when you search for them, select their name, the one that has the company logo. It makes this experience section look more beautiful and more real. Like this Lagos State Polytechnic Ikorodu should have a LinkedIn page. So search and select the one that has their logo. This is for everybody. If you have worked with companies that are on LinkedIn, search for them and select the one that has the company logo. It makes this your section look beautiful. Now, this is what I'm trying to say. Can you see this? Customer service and relation. Can you see the logo of the company? Can you see the logo of this? How beautiful is making this look? Then 64 skills and all of that. I think relatively you've done great here, Chinomso. Just work on this your about section. Rework on this your bio like I suggested, and you'll be all good. So if you drop clippings.me, I might not be able to give any review, right? I might not be able to give any review. I will need, so we have Maureen, customer service with awesome. I love how you built this out, Maureen. This is beautiful, but I'm wondering why you use this picture of your waist. So I don't know why you chose to use this picture of your waist when you can select stock pictures from this platform. So please change this so that it looks more professional, right? But I'm currently owning my skill in data analysis. This is beautiful. Then I'm just going to click on your Canva portfolio just to see it. But now, Maureen, you did not copy on your clippings.me. Imagine I am a client and I click on your clippings.me. You're giving me editing access already. When I was teaching us how to create portfolio, I said never put your editable link. Always ensure that you put it's either you turn this off here. Anyone with the link can view. Anyone with the link should not be able to edit your portfolio. So don't make that mistake. Anyone with the link should not be able to edit your portfolio. They should only be able to view. Now, I've changed the access to anyone with the link should only view. That is how it should have been if you have already listed it in your cleanpins.me. Now, your about me, there is 2 lines that is here. And I'm just going to go back to share. Because I've changed the view, I can't edit it again. But I needed to do that just to make my points clear. I would have loved to edit this to make modifications, but it's all good. The reason why I had to change it is you already published it. But if you can grant access to it, anybody can edit right now. If you're here and you're listening to me, I'll be able to edit and make corrections. But in absence of that, I will just work with what we have. You would notice that there are 2 lines here. So I'm wondering why this write-up, why you did not remove these 2 lines, and why your write-up is not aligned rightly. Arrange it to look clean. Imagine when you're creating things in this online space, imagine can you employ yourself? If you can't employ yourself when you look at holistically look at your portfolio, holistically look at your CV and tell yourself the truth. If I'm a recruiter, can I employ myself? Now, align this properly so that it looks clean. I love that you put this hire me button here. Okay, and it leads to your Calendly. Beautiful. And I love that you also put download your CV and it leads to your CV. Awesome, beautiful. This is very beautiful. This is very beautiful. This is very beautiful. This is very beautiful. Then educational qualification. This image must not consistently. You have already put your image here. You've already put your image here. You don't need to repeatedly put it. You can take out the image. You can take out the image. Now, again, back to the same thing that I'm saying. Align this box to not pass that line that I talked about. Can you see that this straight line in the middle is even It's even messing with your design. It's messing with your design. Sales and account management skills. And I feel you can duplicate. This can be 2. There's a lot happening here that the right informations cannot be seen. Again, your picture. This line again, take it out. Align this your right up to come closer a bit. Allowing it to come closer a bit. To be in that, there's a box that I showed us that day that I told you that your write-up should not go outside of this box. So maybe you need to, same thing with this one. Now look at how you jam-packed your experiences, roles, achievements. If this is already in your CV, then just pick bullet points. If this is already in your CV, you don't need to include it here. This is too much going on in your portfolio. There is a lot of information here, and a client will not be able to pick out what they need, in all honesty. When I'm doing this review, I try to be very honest. There's a lot going on. Cut down on your CV is already here. If they need further details, take out too many pictures. It's already becoming too much. If they need further details about your work experience, they can find it in your CV. Your portfolio is supposed to be more pictorial evidences of what you have done. If you say, oh, I scheduled content, screenshots, your portfolio is more of a screenshot vibe than more of a written content. So that's that on that. I want to give everybody a chance to be reviewed, at least those that submitted their stuff. So we have Canva, and I think this person submitted edits. So I should be able to. So I don't know who this is, but I need to request access to be able to view your documents. If I have to request access, I already said it, give the right access for me, so that you can't be sharing your link and you would expect me to come and still be requesting access from you. That means all the trainings I've been doing all these years, enter. So if that is you, sorry, I won't be doing that. So we have another link then, and that's Damilola. Also, good banner. Picture wise, I feel like this picture is too much of a review. Your LinkedIn picture should be focused on your face. Your face. Anything outside your chest, we don't want to see it. Anything from your chest up is what we want to see. Anything out from your chest down is distracting, right? When people come here, you'll be like, like they are not focused on you as somebody they want to work with. They are focused on trying to like rate your, like what you're showing to them. So focus on, I would say, click on this edit of this picture, then zoom in to your chest up. Zoom into your chest up. I love how you separated client relationship management, credit analysis, virtual assistant, administrative assistant, customer service manager, IT and technical support, data entry. Again, I would say also, this is probably too much, but it is okay if you like, it is totally okay too. Then let's see I have, for the past 4 years, I've worked as banking and finance. I hope you are here and you can see the mistake in this. For the past 4 years, I've worked as banking and finance sector. I've worked in the banking and finance, but you said worked as. I'm a client manager. I'm a client relationship manager with sound financial and quantitative skill. Rather, I would prefer you start a story of, in the last 4 years, I've gained experience in client management with sound financial and quantitative skill, due diligence, proficiency in financial tool, then you continue your story. I'm a dedicated credit analyst. You can rather say, with a proven record of enhancing credit analyst accuracy by and decreasing default by. I'm a dedicated credit analyst with a proven. This statement is not complete. There is still something missing here. This statement looks like it's incomplete. So you need to like complete this story that you're trying to tell here. My expertise in implementing robust skill, awesome. Developing skill practice has significantly improved compliance and reduced credit loss. How can this solve a problem for a business owner? Eager to leverage my analytic skills and blah, blah, blah. Let there be a space in between this eager to then want to work with me. I'm a DM away. Just make this story that you're writing here make sense. There is still like gaps in between this your about section that you need to like clearly write out very well so that it can make sense. Then I'm thrilled to share some exciting news. I've been selected. Awesome. This is 2 weeks ago. I'm thrilled to apply for the mentorship program Then I'm thrilled to announce that my new venture as a virtual assistant. This is 3 weeks ago. Awesome, but I think you post periodically. So try to see if you can enhance your posting. Then you I think you already, I don't know if this is your business or you're already working as a virtual assistant. I would love to know, especially if it's at the cost of this training. I would really love to know, because I see 2 months and all of that. So please, if it is, I would appreciate if you send us like share your job success with everybody in the community. It helps other persons. Then we have this. So everything here seemed to be very okay. Then your skill, we only have 27. So try to like add more to it. Then aside from working on this, your about section, which I need you to rework on, because I feel like you have the skill, you just need to like properly tell your story and tie it down to possible things you can do with your skill for a business owner. Don't forget that. Tie it down to possible things you can do for a business owner. Then rework on this, your profile picture. And I think you're all good with that. And then I think this person shared a Google Drive. Let's see what they shared. Hey, Chinelo, are you in this training? Chinelo, are you in this training? Chinelo Patience, are you in this training? Chinelo Patience, are you in this training? Just write on the comment section. And if you're not here, I'll move to the next person. I wasn't joking when I said if I to call him. Let me know in the comment section if you're in this training, Chinelo. You submitted 2 links. I said that we should all submit one. Chinelo, are you in this training? Are you in this training? All right, so I would move to the next person that is here. So let's move. Same Chinelo, and she's not around. 3 links and she's not around. So how will I do the review? I will do the review and keep for her. All right, must be nice. All right, let's go to Damilola. Okay, Be Kind said I would advertise you to my colleagues. Thank you so much. So we have Damilola, and this picture is not a professional picture. It would be nice if you work on getting a professional picture at least. This administrative management, I don't know why you design it this too bold. Maybe for those that their eye is paining them so that they can see it very well. So you might need to like rework on this. Virtual assistant for busy CEOs and brands. I streamline repetitive tasks to help you focus on growth. DM to collaborate. Don't use the word DM to collaborate. It doesn't. Don't do DM to collaborate on top. This is not LinkedIn. This is not Instagram. This is LinkedIn. So remove this DM to collaborate. You only have 102 connections. You need to work on this. You need to work on improving your connection. Then here we see the same thing. Service offered. I talked about this, my promises, I can help you. My promises, why choose me? It's a lot. It's a lot that is happening here. Just focus on why choose me or why work with me. Then this, just like I've said in the previous classic, the ones that I've just reviewed, this does a bit about me. This does not tell, hey there, have you ever considered how a detailed, you're not telling your story. Like, tell a story. What skill do you have? What experience do you have? Why should I want to choose you to work with me? You can choose me to work with me because I'm a detailed-oriented virtual assistant. My experience in the last 2 years have positioned me to be able to provide services such as dash, 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 dash to you. I have experience in customer service support that enables me provide customer support, enables me provide detailed information. Tell a story about what you can offer. Don't list your services. Don't list your services. Take out this my promise. This why choose me is good. But don't use this dash. This dash that you use beside this detail-oriented is not popping. Like, I need you guys to pay attention to tiny details when it comes to this space. Like, tiny details is what can literally stand you out. So look for all of those writing, like all of those emoji, maybe the check mark on, and use it on this place. Then, so that's what I would say on there. 4 days ago, let's be honest, juggling. 6 days ago, I think you've been trying to be consistent. You've been trying to be consistent with posting. Then personal virtual assistants. I don't even know what I want to talk. 19 skills. Add more to your skills, and you need to rework on this your portfolio. And I feel like we did a sufficient training on LinkedIn. So, and with all the corrections and appraisals that I've given other persons, you need to rework on this, because it's just like similar thing we're talking about. This Google Drive. Access deny. Same thing that I'm saying. Always give access. I can't believe that at this point we're still talking about give access. At this point of the training, we're still talking about giving access. All right. So let's see that of Ade doing. All right. So maybe I will just quickly do like a basics of what. So Ade doing, I hope you're here. And I'm not just editing for somebody that is absent. So I can leave your welcome. Again, alignment, fonts is very, very important. Now, for those who are wondering the line that I talked about, look at this portfolio. Can you see this line? This line that is on top is what I ask you to ensure that whatsoever you're designing does not pass there. Like whatsoever you're designing, ensure it lives in this line. It mustn't pass this line. So here, this looks small in terms of welcome. This is tiny, like this is small. This does not show a client or communicate who you are to a client. So you want to like write to improve this more. Like you want to write to improve this more. And again, you're having welcome page. You already have your intro page. You have a welcome page and you have an about me page. You have to choose one. It's either you're choosing your welcome page. The welcome page should actually go. Like, this is not needed. The next thing should be directly to about you, the person that you want to work with, meeting you and knowing who you are. I love that. I think you actually kept into notice like this line that I talked about in class, but alignment is also very important. I think you maintained the non, then education, just align this. Again, too much of your picture is already becoming delete frame, delete everything. Align SSC certificates. I don't think it is really needed, but if you choose to keep it, it is totally fine. But I think your bachelor's degree, if you must do education, just do your bachelor's degree. Then I don't think this should be a line that should be in the beginning. Like, more important things should come first. I don't think your bachelor's degree should be what should be in the beginning. Move this line down. I'm just helping you to, I don't think this should be something that should be in the beginning. Thus, if you choose to keep your education background, then work experience again, there is no need. All these too much pictures, there is no need. There is no need. Work experience. If you have like the logos of this company, again, I'm just going to make these modifications. You can correct the rest. You already have two things. Like, guys, bring in your creativity when you're doing all of this design stuff. Like, bring in your creativity. You're not just designing Kai. So many of your portfolios will not fly even after you have put in the work because you're not doing your due diligence inside of it. Like, I see the effort, but where is the creativity part of the design? It's not just about the designing. So what you can do for this is look for the logo of the company. You can bring the logo of the company and add it in front of it. If you have the logo of the company, you can bring the different logo of the company and add it in front of it. So you can bring the logo of the company and add it in front of it. So that's that. Work sample. Arrangement is very important in this. Arrangement is very, very important. Arrangement is very, very important. You can have a story, but you might not know how to tell it well. So arrangement, being able to arrange what you do is very, very important. So being able to arrange what you have is very important. In this. So same thing, this cannot be a 3. Ensure that it is a 4. Or you align it properly so that it can work very well. You can see I'm moving all of this, your work sample, to the middle. So you have to do like the rest for the other ones. But this does not make sense. Even what is here is not clear. It's not clear. So I don't know what this is. So this should rather go. I'm bolding this out so that when somebody comes, they can actually see what they are working on. Or they can actually see what your work looks like, so that it's bold. Then skills, again, your picture. Instead of your education being on top, your skills should actually be what is there. And I don't know why you're bolding things unnecessarily. I don't know why you're bolding things. I don't know why you use numbers. I don't know why you use numbers instead of. So change these numbers to bullets. Change these numbers to bullets and align this somewhere here. Change this number to bullets. Align this skew. Always close up this gap after you are finished typing. Close up that line in front of it. Close up the line in front of it. How many skew sections do you have? How many skew sections? Same thing with picture over and over. There's no need. There's no need. Skew, you have seen what I've done here, so repeat the same thing here. Then contact me, align this properly. Align this properly. Okay, this can still be here, but your alignments, then this phone number, then this can be here, and this can be here. And yeah, so I think just take ideas from everything. Your picture is already, one here is good, one here is good. Every other place that there is picture, please take it out. There's still a lot of assignments you have not done. Now, I would suggest for your assignments that you take pictures of two of each, because this portfolio still looks very scanty. Like this, your portfolio still looks very, very scanty. So take pictures of each of your assignments that you have done and ensure that there is like one page, one slide for each of them, like one slide for each of them. So that's that on that. Okay, so we've looked at this. So this is the next person. I'm going to be trying, again, I need to request access, same thing. All of you that submitted, ensure that you have given access. Here is the link to my file. Which file is that? Ensure that you have given access so that you will not say that coach did not review my CV. I might not be able to open this because it means I would stop sharing. That is why I said upload it on. You can see that I don't even have WPS. You can see I don't have WPS here. So I might not be able to review. Elizabeth, I might not be able to review your CV. That's why I said upload it on. Upload your CV on Google Drive as a document. That is, upload it. Ensure your CV is a PDF and upload it as a document. It is in the question. I posted it in the question. Submit your CV. Submit the link of your CV or portfolio or LinkedIn. If you're submitting your CV, upload it to Google as a PDF and submit the link. Like, it is clear here what you should do. So I don't know why we are not doing what we should do. I don't know. Sometimes it's so difficult to like be repeating one thing that we can already. So Damilola, I might not be able to, is that Damilola? Elizabeth, I might not be able to view your portfolio because I don't have WPS on my system. Okay, that's LinkedIn profile. So we're going to have a look at this Elizabeth. I don't know if it is the same Elizabeth that submitted, but I'm just going to have a look at this. This picture also is not. Elizabeth, are you here? Let me know in the comment section if you're here. The Elizabeth I'm reviewing now, let me know in the comment section if you're here. Elizabeth, if you're here, let me know in the comment section if you're here. I think I can see your comments when I think you're here. Okay, so We have data entry and administrative support. Why did you put virtual assistant in front again? Then I see teacher, I see content writing and editing skill. Then why did you put this LinkedIn URL in this place? Why is there a LinkedIn URL here instead of your portfolio URL? Then you only have 78 followers. Your about section is not written out clearly. Then, okay, you posted last week, 3 weeks ago. Administrative support volunteer, awesome. Then, okay, virtual click support training and 17 skills. You need to, I feel like the few persons that I've edited, that I've looked at their LinkedIn that I said is good, you need to look at what they have done. Probably when you're looking at it, check them out on LinkedIn and use them as a prototype for yourself, right? There's still like a whole lot of work you need to do here. Take out this virtual assistant. Data entry and administrative support is already virtual assistant. You mustn't call yourself virtual assistant to be a virtual assistant. I already said this in our training. Then so take this bracket virtual assistant out. Replace this link with your portfolio link. Rework on your about section and your service, you only talked, okay, 3 service. Then work on adding more skills section. Again, I already said, if like wherever you did this work, loan recovery officer, literature leader, and hostel mistress, search the name of the school. If it comes up, select the one that has their logo on this place. So another person. Okay, Sarah, for these skills, I think the only thing I would ask you to work on, since we only see if you can add one more professional experience here, then this your skills, move it under. So after your professional profile, let your professional experience come from. Now, instead of calling it professional profile, call it summary. Instead of calling it, okay, move this your skill section down. Then we have like this your profile experience. Call it relatable experience or work experience. This is good. Okay, simplifying customer retention rates by 20%. Awesome. I see that you implemented like the, although it's not all of them that has like this metrics and all of that, but your education, Bachelor of Sociology, when did you graduate? Because I can't see like your graduation date. Is it far past? Your bachelor's degree, when was it? Then professional certificate, virtual assistant professional, okay, awesome. For this professional certificate, ensure that you put the link in front of it. Put the link in front of it. Put the link in front of it. Then we have virtual assistant and customer support. Address, remove address. You don't need to put address. You don't need to call out address. We have Abuja, Nigeria. Remove email. You don't need to call it out as email. Remove phone number. You don't need to call it out as phone number. Then your LinkedIn profile, you need to hyperlink it. Okay, you hyperlinked it already. Okay, your LinkedIn profile, you need to hyperlink it. All right, it brings us to LinkedIn already. So which is good. Then we have virtual assist. I don't know why you have like this on your LinkedIn. Like virtual assist with honor, I don't know. This picture is beautiful, but I don't know why you have like this virtual assist with on LinkedIn. This is more like that should go to your Instagram. Although I'm just going to focus on your CV to like, so move this your skill down. Check to get one more experience so that you have like 2 experience you can be submitting. It makes you more of a credible person than just 1 experience. Also, I'm thinking of, like, I'm working to see if I can get, so there's somebody I'm discussing with to see if they can give me ATS templates. ATS template for those of us who would want to like have like a guided ATS template, but it's not free. Oh, you have to pay for it. Once I get it, I will let us know. That ATS template, most of us will need it, especially with our CV. But I feel like this relatively looks good, Sarah. This relatively looks good. Just add on the experience and Orinu. I don't know this name, but I love this CV. However, there is too much space on top. Like, I love that you try to emulate what my CV looks like, but I don't know why we have like a lot of gap on top. Like, I think you asked me a question I've not even gotten back to, but I'm going to like reach out to you for that. Senior product, I identify, investigate. Okay, you put this, which is okay. Implemented seamless 150. Awesome. I redesign onboarding 13 to 7 step through comprehensive. Awesome. I love that. Should I remove since I haven't completed my SATs? I don't know why place old, place location. I don't know what this mean. I don't know if you're here. I don't know what this mean. Like place old, place location. I don't understand. January 21st, place old, place old. I don't know what that means. Is this like a company you have worked with? Maybe you need to remove this. If this is not complete, maybe you need to remove it. Then move this Metro Africa Express to as the next one. Project manager remote. Then collaborated with Awesome. I implemented a web mobile. Awesome. But this facilitating over 10,000 payments. This is good during clients. And I love that your bullet points is 4, 5, max 5, 4, straight to the point. Just I love that you implemented what we talked about in our previous class. Conga Online Shopping Limited. Awesome. Then this your skills. You don't have to leave it on top. If the skills does not start immediately, move this skills section under. Move this skills section under. However, this is already 3-page. It's already a lot. So take out this number 2 if it is not clear, and move this Metro Express. 3 experience in one CV is already okay. 3 experience in one CV is already okay, so that you can comfortably have a 2-page CV, right? I feel like other thing that we need to work on is this space on top. This your name has to be bolding out a little so that it is clear. LinkedIn portfolio, then your Gmail available to work. You don't need to put available to work. You don't need to put available to work. You can take that out. Then this slash line that you put under this Caritas University, replace it with a bullet point, like replace it with a dot, a bullet point instead than this slash. It doesn't make it look clean. But I think outside of that, you have like a very good, your CV relatively looks good. So this person that shared Upwork, okay, let me see. Do I need to log into my Upwork first? Okay. Let me see. This profile is no longer available. The profile you sent to me is no longer available. And I don't know why. So the profile you sent to me, I don't know who that is. but the profile you sent to me is not available. So we have Mary, consulting, virtual assistants, Mary, then multilinguistic and international development, virtual assistants, EWE, ENFP, FRPT. I don't know what that means. Okay. Instead of having your Upwork link here, put it on your link tree and have your link tree here, because your link tree would obviously have like your portfolio and other thing, right, Mary? So here we have a meticulous and result-driven professional. We have a decade of experience in feminist grant management. Awesome. I am a linguist who developed a passion for language right from primary school. Okay, at the moment I speak Portuguese for all your language communication. I enjoy trying. So what are you trying to sell? Because here you just talked about what you can do. You did not talk about what services you can provide that can solve a problem. You just talked about yourself. You didn't mention like the services that you can provide and how, like that is not in your about section. So why this is good, you need to rework on this to incorporate the services that you can offer, right? You need that. The time, this is a repost, this is a repost, this is a repost. It doesn't look like you create a content of your own. Then African women development, 6 years, full-time. Okay, you're still in this. Awesome. Then Ghana, okay, awesome. Then you have like recommendations already. Then, but there is no skill set. Okay, skills, you only have 26. So you need to work on your skill section. So you need to work on your skill section, add more, then also work on your about section. It is very, very important that you do that. Then these are like the language that you speak. These are like the language that you speak. Now, what do you do as a virtual assistant? Because you just wrote virtual assistant. I would rather you talk about the services you can offer. Maybe I'm a virtual assistant who specializes in list out the services that you can offer. That will be much more communicating than not listing it out. So, okay, so we're going to just look at this next person. Okay, so we have Oyeniyi, that's Henry. Henry, why a dark portfolio? It looks like I will have to send you back because there is a lot happening on this portfolio. There is a lot. One, the portfolio is not editable for me to be able to do anything. It's not aligned. Niyi, Henry, if you're here, have you been able to learn one or two things that you need to work on this your portfolio from people that have reviewed their own? If you can hear me, let me know. There is a lot happening on this portfolio. There is a lot of design. Like there is a lot of design. You don't necessarily need this second picture, but you can leave it. Your write-up are like out, like it's out, like it's out. Like look at where this write-up is. Like let me know in the comment section. Look at your skills and service is also out, like it's out. So educational journey. All right. Then we have why chose me again, picture. Let's connect picture. Where are the class assignments that you have done? Where are they? Ni, can you hear me? Let me know in the comment section if you're here. So where are the class assignments that you have done? Where are they? So again, this portfolio cannot fly. There's a lot of things that is happening on this portfolio. It doesn't have edit access for me to even start saying where to start editing from. You need to rework on this portfolio. Like take like instances from every that the people have looked at their portfolio, suggestions that I've given, and use that to rework. Like just choose a color and stick to it. No more than 2 color. Anything outside more than 2 color, it's a lot. Like anything outside more than 2 color, it's a lot. If you want to do black theme, awesome. Take out all of this dot color. It doesn't make it look clean. Please do that. Again, no access granted. I love these people that did not grant access so that I can just be very fast with what I'm doing. It makes sense that you will send a portfolio for review and there will not be access granted. So again, Chidima, are you here? Chidima Amadi, are you here? Chidima Amadi, are you here? Chidima Amadi, are you here? Let me know in the comment section if you're here. Chidima Amadi, are you here? Oh, are you kidding me? I think my chat is faster than the video. Please, coach, don't skip me when it gets to my turn. Chidima, are you here? Okay. Oh, I forgot to okay, hi coach. So for the placeholder text in my CV, I added a placeholder customer service job history using what you taught us in class, even though I haven't worked in that role. Okay, even if you have not worked in that role, you need to also put a name of a company to it. You can't just put a placeholder without a name of company on it, right? So you need to put a name of company on it. Maybe your own company. It could also be your own name, the name of your own company. But three jobs, 3 jobs is already okay, right? Unless you're building that portfolio for maybe another job experience, right? So you can, if you, depending on the skills that the areas that you want to apply for job, right? Depending on the areas that you want to apply for job, you can use it. Oh, Chinelo said she's here. Chinelo, are you still here? Sorry, I mistakenly did not, I didn't know. I was not scrolling down to check the comments. It was just paused in a place, so I thought people were not replying. But Chinelo, I will go back. If you're here, I will go back to review your portfolio. If you're still here, let me know in the comment section. If you're still here, let me know in the comment section. And because I would love to definitely review your CV if you're still here. Chidima, let me know if you're here. Let me know if you're here. Again, this is what I'm talking about, aligning properly. This is what I'm talking about, aligning properly. This is what I'm talking about, aligning properly. Welcome, introduction. Can you not see that there is no space? Can you not see that there is no space, that is looking jam-packed? I'm asking everybody. It's not just the owner of the CV. It's not just the owner of what I'm reviewing. I'm asking everybody, can you not see that there is no space? The person that you're sending this thing to, how would they even read what you're sending to them in the first place? How would they read it to see to see are you a small business owner? Is this your introduction? Chidima, is this an introduction? Are you a small business owner? Is that an introduction about yourself? You have like a welcome note. Is a welcome note supposed to be, are you a small business owner? Do you work in a company? Is that a welcome note? Maybe I'm supposed to carry cane come this class. Chidima, are you here? Is she even here to even hear me? I bet I'm just talking to myself. If she's not here, then that means there is no need reviewing this portfolio. I will have to move to another person. But I'm just going to delete this because there is no need. But if you're not here, there is no need reviewing this. Because it will be cheating others that are here of their time. I'm going to leave this at this. Like proper alignment is very important. Proper alignment. Ruke, I wouldn't know the one that is your CV. That's your document. That's just the truth. Because I just looked at it. There was no access and I moved. So I wouldn't know. Look at how this is designed. And Chidima is not here, right? So let me move to the next person. I wouldn't know the one that is your CV. Like, I wouldn't know the one that is your own. So I would just say, maybe resubmit it again and ensure that you have given access, because I wouldn't know the one that is your own. So Olajumoke said, Coach, I'm still here. Jumoke, did I pass your CV? I mean, did I pass your documents? Miracle, are you here? I think I should just go ahead to open some documents and call out the owners so that when we come and they are not here, we jump and pass. So this person again, how will I know who this person is? No access. No access. Miracle, if you're here, let me know in the comment section if you're here. Like, I wouldn't know the name. Those ones without no access doesn't come with name. Miracle, are you here? If you're not here, I jump and pass you and move to the next person. Okay, Busola, are you here? Busola Adeyemi, are you here? Because it doesn't make sense that I would be reviewing and the owners are not here. Miracle said yes. All right. So I'm going to just continue with Miracle's review. Busola, if you're here, let me know if you're here. Titi Lokba, if you're here, let me know if you're here. If I don't see it in the comment section, I will just jump so that I get to other persons. So Miracle, this is not an editable document you shared, but with the way I'm shouting or the document that I've reviewed, you would have seen all that is wrong with this, your portfolio, right? Can you already see where you need to work on this, your portfolio? Can you already see, Miracle, with everything I've been saying since? Can you already see where you need to work on your portfolio? There is no alignment. Like, there is no alignment. James Miracle, like, it's just out of it. There is no alignment. About me, like, is the fonts can be reduced a little. It needs to come together a little. If you notice from the person I'm just coming from, you will see the alignment that I was doing. I would have, this is not editable, so I can. You need to like move this out of, like ensure that it is not at the edge. Like ensure it is not at the edge. There is a lot of skills and tools here. You can duplicate this. Your skill, we have one section. Your tools, we have one section. Now, if you're going to do tools also, ensure that you use things like the logos of the tools. Instead of writing it out as a tool, use the logos instead. Like, another slice where you call logos and where you call tools, and it's the logos that you're using. Work sample. This your work sample is at the extreme edge. Social media manager, you seem to have done a lot. This can stay like this, but compress this a little to come inside. If you implement this thing and you look at this, you can duplicate this your portfolio and rework on the suggestions I'm giving you with a different one. You will see the difference when you're done. Like, you will see the difference. Same thing with this same one. Same thing here. Like, rework on these edges, rework on this top. This photo can stay the way it is, but rework on this. For this thing to be almost on top, it shows that there is no space. There's a lot that is packed in one spot. Same thing, carry out tasks on. Arrange this thing, let it align very well. Let it align very well. Certificates, again, alignment. I feel like the only thing this portfolio is suffering from is your font is too big. Like, your font is too big and there is no alignment. And they are always at the extreme end. Every other thing in this. So why is there lead generation before you have contact me on top of where your education is? Why not create a page for contact me? So I don't know. You need to rework on this. Like, you need to what you need to do more right now is clean up. Clean up so that your design can make sense, so that your portfolio can make sense. That is what you need to do. So, okay, Titi Lokwe said she's here. That means Busola is not here. All right, good. We're going to jump to the next person. So Titi Lokwe said, Miracle says mistake, ma. Are you not the one designing it with your hand? Your portfolio looks rich. I must comment that. It looks rich. It looks like you have taken, like, you actually did your assignments, like the project management tools. With this, I'm actually excited that you did your assignments. I'm like happy you did your assignments. But the only thing is, you did your assignments, you added your work experience, but you, like, it's clustered together. Like, you're not leading. Your portfolio is supposed to sell a story. It's supposed to lead people through a journey. But if I come here, if I ask for your portfolio that I want to employ and I come here, I'm first of all disorganized. There's a lot happening. Like, it's clustered together. There is a lot. Maybe you need to rewatch to see how my own CV looks, like to see how my portfolio looks, like the second one. Maybe that can help you get an idea of what you should be doing. But I believe that with what I've just told you right now, reduce all of these fonts. They are too big. If you feel like when you put these 3 fonts, 3 design here, to be a lot, put the other one on a new page. Space it out. Let people see what you have done. You can even do before and after. Like, you can do on this, like your calendar management, you can do calendar management before and after. Like, do something like that. That would help. All right, so let's look at Titi. So graduated in history and diplomatic study. Again, change this slant. It doesn't, I don't know if you will see what I see, or maybe because of I have reviewed a lot over time. This slant line does not make stuff beautiful, so take it out. Then virtual assistant, empowering professional with seamless support, project planner, and volunteer. Now, again, I would say this. Yes, ma, I just feel like it was too much. If your slide is off to 20 page, 30 page, and it makes sense, a client will want to see it. Like, if it's up to 10, 15, 20 page and it makes sense, it's a journey. It's supposed to be a story. They're supposed to look at the first slide and want to watch the next slide. Right? So it's okay. Add as many slides, but ensure that in every slide, at least there is 2 design. Don't create a slide that will have just one picture. No. Let your slide carry at least two pictures. Maybe email management, before, after, screenshots. Maybe project management, before as you start the task, after you have finished the task. Two on each. If it has one, it might not really make sense. So Deborah, you need to work on this, your virtual assistant that does what? Is it virtual assistant that does project planning? Virtual assistant that does, what do you do as a virtual assistant? Or is just virtual assistant? You only have 196 connection. You need to. Coach, I'm here. Please, can I send you my link? I have not attached it to my LinkedIn. Which link is that? Which link are you talking about? As a recent graduate with a degree in. So instead of saying as a recent graduate, I would rather you say with a degree in history and diplomatic study, my journey has been one of continuous learning, exploring, and transformation. While my academic foundation is rooted in history analysis and international, I have developed a unique, awesome. During my academic year, I aligned valuable hands-on experience in projects while I successfully led. In addition to my academic pursuit, I ran a business which further deepened. This is talking about what you have. In addition to less of your academic pursuits. Okay, I run a small business which further deepened my understanding of clients. There is something missing in this story. There is something missing in this story. In a world where efficiency is key, I'm committed to offering strategic solutions that help businesses and professionals thrive. My skill set encompasses a wide range of services, including administrative, social media, project, sales, CRM, content creation. But my value doesn't stop at my skill. I feel like this during my academic year, take it out. Anything that ties towards your academic pursuit, take it out. Like, so that you do not look like an amateur, so that you look like if somebody is coming to you, they are seeing you as a professional, even if you're a beginner. They are seeing you as a professional, even if you're a beginner. So take that out. Then under posts, you posted 2 weeks ago, try to be consistent with that. Then under skills 29, try to add more to this and try to add more to it. Then this picture again, if you can bolden it a little, like zoom it in so that it remove like the excesses of the door and all of that, right? So rework on this your on this your bio. You need to like rework, tidy in your story, like tighten in your story, like tighten in your story. Okay, so let me find this. Who is okay? I'm trying to look for this. Okay, let me just extract this on an Excel sheet and see if that would help me. Cancel. Just give me a moment. I'm trying to share more. Okay. Before, you can make an Excel sheet. I don't know why I can't make that today. You can make an Excel sheet. Okay. Link to sheets. Create. So that I can easily just see everybody that have submitted their portfolio and like the names. Okay, so I'm just going to go over. We've looked at okay. I can't seem to find where I am. Okay, I think we just looked at Busola. Okay, Ruke. So let's Ruke, access denied. You've still not granted access. That's Ruke. So we're going to do Olatunji. Let me know if you're here. I don't want to. Olatunji, are you here? Olatunji, are you here? Ruke, you still have not granted access. It's just access denied. There are 3 things here, and I want to review only one. So I'm just going to do your LinkedIn profile. So we have Olatunji David, virtual assistant for administrative support, helping entrepreneurs save time and boost productivity, customer support specialist, project management. You only have 110 connection. Coach, that was my first submission. You only have, I have to wait to get to your next submission, Ruke. If that was your first submission, then you only have 110 connections, which is not enough. The last time you ever reposted anything was 11 months ago. It shows you're not documenting your journey. Okay, you reposted this. Welcome to module 3 of my journey. You reposted, we're exploring. You're making only reposts. Then experience, you added virtual click support as apprentice. Then under your skills section, we have 11. There is no about section. So I guess that is where you need to start from. You don't have an about section. So you need to go and work on your about section. You need to go and work. So I guess, Coach, I'm on role 11 and you didn't call my name. So let me see. 11. Toyosi. All right, let me see if we can. I guess they've been a mixed up with these names I've been calling because I've not been. Maybe next time I need to print out this thing because I noticed that the first set of people have not gotten reviewed. Like, according to what I see here, this person submitted 11. So my bad. I'm so sorry. I think Maureen has gotten reviewed. So the mistake I made was I should have printed this and used a timestamp. That would have made it easier. But I guess the way I was doing it, maybe it was refreshing according to as they are submitting, not according to timestamp. So I might need to like start using this timestamp right now. So we have Toyosi. So virtual assistant, customer support, email me. Okay. So this is about me. Okay, page 1. This is okay. But this is also either too out of line. This is either too out of line. So you need to rework on like this, the way I've just moved it. Then certification, I would prefer you move your certification. The truth is attention span is limited. Attention span is limited. You can't be putting, you're still trying to get the person to see your work sample and you're putting education. Like, they don't need your education for anything. Like, no matter even where you have your education from, that is not what they need. Like, that is not what they need. So move this education down. Then under services, I'm not too, I don't know, but this template you're using, that you're writing by the side, I don't know. Then skills, this should be like tools. So check out for the ones that are supposed to be tools and have like a skill and a tools section. Then experience, I think I've said this. What is supposed to be on your CV doesn't have anything to do with your portfolio. Okay, I love this. So this experience section, I think you should totally go. The only thing you need is maybe the name of the company and just what you did. The name of the company, what you did, and the company's logo. That is what you need here. You don't need to like put a full-blown CV here. You don't need to put a full-blown CV. Then here, these are like some design, business logo from scratch, some before. As at this point, even I don't they turn me for the things where they see. There's a lot happening here. You need to like re-edit this to like make sense. Also, coloring is also very important. There's a lot of color ongoing here. So we have calendar management. Can't you put calendar management on one place, email management on the next? Do before and after of your email. Then data entry. Oh, God, I beg. I feel like all of the portfolios I'm seeing today have alignment issues. Say, make your eye not turn you till reach me, I beg, oh coach. People will not kill me, walai. People will not kill me. So my eye should not turn me until reach your turn. After your turn, my eye can turn me, Abby. God, people will not kill me. All right, so back to what we are saying. We're even going to wrap up soon because written for me. So for this particular stuff, I would, if I were you, I would duplicate. I would duplicate and remove anything effectively managed a client's calendar. So this sample that I've put here, replicate it in your other designs. Like, are you not seeing that this is clean already? Can you not see the difference with what you have and what I just did here right now? Whose portfolio is this? Whose portfolio is this? This is Toyosi's portfolio. Can you not see the difference with what you packed together and what I have just done right now? Like, design is just about being creative. Like, the design is just about being creative. So this can just be for your calendar management. Then this next one again, because we have this already, take this out. Effectively managed a client's. Again, get more screenshot from your email so that you can add it here. This is also, this email that you have here does not, it's not enough to capture what you want. So try to get like a better email management. I feel like with everything I'm saying here, if your portfolio has any of this issue, you don't even need me to go and relook at it again, because you can already see what I'm doing here, see all the mistakes I'm repeating, because that's if I'm repeating one thing. I'm talking about one thing for everybody, like alignment. So if your own already has that issue, I don't even think that going through it is like what you need, because you can already see from all the shouting I'm shouting what you need to go and do on your own to make it better. So you need to there's a lot you have also added here. Toyosi, cut down on things that are not relevant. This your write-up is a lot, so that it can also be, or anyway, we can leave it like this, but it's very tiny, right? The goal is that it must not pass this, like it must, I don't know how to put my head on you people's head so that you understand what you should be doing, but move this education down, realign this service section. Make this a skill. If you already have skills here, ensure that your service, okay, this is service, this is skills, this is tool, alignment. I've already arranged this section for you. So follow this step that I put here. Follow this step that I put here. It's just still the same thing I'm talking about for everybody. Follow this same step that I've laid down here and make your portfolio stand out. So I'm just going to check on the next person. Okay, we've looked at Maureen. I think we have reviewed Chidima's portfolio. And again, we said everybody should submit one, but some persons submitted two, some persons submitted three. How will I do everything? Okay, we've looked at Chidima's own. I'm just going to be clicking on the link to get to the ones so that I'm following it the right way. Oladipupo, are you here? Oladipupo, are you here? All right, I'm just going to be Chidima Ibe. Okay. T-Cash, let's check your own. T-Cash, are you here? 404 error. T-Cash, 404 error. Then Olamide, are you here? Okay, Oladipupo is here. All right, okay. All right, I'll just... This is your picture. Remove. if you can, try to get a more professional picture. If you can, try to get a more professional picture about me. I think this is pretty much aligned correctly. Then services. Okay, this is aligned. This is aligned to work sample. Okay, this is just, I would say, what is not aligned. Again, a lot of people just take, this is what you need to do to align this. Reduce this font a little. Probably reduce this font a little. Then same thing, bring down this your project management tool so that it's within this line. Project management tools also, Notion. Cover the gap of this. I feel like the only thing wrong with this your portfolio is just again. Pico, don't send link to me directly. Oh, I'm already, like, my head is already aching me right now. I've been talking for the past 3 hours. Na person born coach. Oh. So Oladipupo, you can see what I'm already doing. Just alignment. So do the same thing here. Do the same thing here. Do the same thing here. Alignment. Just align it properly. I feel like most of you, your portfolio, what is suffering from is alignment. So I deleted old message. Alignment. Alignment and font size. Alignment and font size. Alignment and font size. Alignment and font size. Alignment and arrangement. After. Close up this gap. Like close up this text space. Close it up. So do that for all of your text. After should be here. Before. There is no need sending the after and before to Jamaica and London. Close up. Before. You can already see that most of you, what is just stopping your design is just little minor changes that you can make here and there, at least for people who intentionally did the work. Like I can see that this person did a good job. It's just small error, just small thing. You can already see that this person did a good job already. That is just small thing that is wrong with this. Just small basics of design that is wrong with this. Alignment. I will keep shouting that. Alignment, very important. Alignment. Same thing. So work on doing alignments. You don't need full pictures of people that gave you testimonials. You don't need their full pictures. You can get like half of their pictures, like just their face. Then contacts, just reduce this a little. Instead of just putting your Calendly link here, ensure that you have a write-up that say, maybe schedule a time with me. Just put a call to action. But I think overall, your portfolio, you did a good job. Get a professional picture. Overall, you did a good job. What you need to work on. You see the ones I worked on, right? You see the ones I worked on. Close up all of this gap in front of these things. Ensure that you close up all of this gap in front of this text. I think overall, you did a good job. Just align. Just align. Align is what you need. Alignment is what you need. Alignment is what you need. You need to align what you have done properly. That is what is remaining. Alignment. And because the text box is not closed up, it's eating up a lot of space. And I feel like that is another thing you're struggling with. So close up all of the the text space, ensure that this text on top, like this number, this is 56. So you can make it round number, maybe 50, so that everything is 50. But Google Workspace cannot be 50. Maybe this one, you can do it, maybe this is a 69, maybe you can do it a 55. So ensure that there is alignment in text. Ensure that there is alignment in your text box. So work on aligning your pictures and your text. Work on aligning your pictures and your text. So that's that on that. So Olamide, you said you're here. Did you say that you're here? Olamide, I'm not sure you said you're here. All right, so online. So that's that on. So let me I'll just be going one after the other. Let's see, because I know I've touched a lot of people, but let's see the people I've not gotten to. So if I open your own, I've touched it, I'll just close it and move to the next person. But we are at, I think I just finished from Olamide. So just let's see how fast we can go. If I've reviewed one for you and I see your next one, I will close it. That will be unfair to other people. Okay, I think we have looked at then Chidera. Now, most of us did not even share link. That's another problem. So I have to come and copy your link. So Chidima, you said you were here. Let me know in the comment section if you're still here. All right. So Chidera, let me know in the comment section. Chidera, are you here? Olamide, I can, coach, you're not seeing recent comments. I can see your comments. Okay, Olamide said, Olamide is here. Okay, where is Olamide? Okay. Olamide, I'll pull up your portfolio, your folder again. So wait, Chidima, I think I've reviewed this already. So Chidera. So Chidera again. So Chidera, this picture, I've already talked about picture. I believe that I don't want to say the same thing again. Use a picture that aligns and focus on your face. Use a picture that align and focus on your face. Use a picture that align and focus on your face. Use a picture that align and focus on your face. Virtual assistant, customer service representative. Maybe virtual assistant specializing in customer service representative. You only have 99 followers. You need to work on that. Hello, I'm Chidera, an aspiring. You're not an aspiring virtual assistant. Remove this word aspiring from Nigeria. Remove Nigeria. Hello, I'm Chidera. With a degree in entrepreneurial study. Anything that you see will be a disadvantage to you, don't put it. Don't put it. Anything that will be a disadvantage to you, don't put it. With a degree in, my professional journey began during my university at, rework on this, your story. Use what you can do. Like my professional journey, nobody really wants to know. Like I have earned with a degree in entrepreneurial study or maybe this role earned my communication and problem solving and multitasking. Why not focus on talking about your skill in communication, problem solving, and multitasking? Going to Nnamdi Azikiwe University doesn't, like, that's not what, when you finally meet the person, you can go ahead to tell all of this story. For currently, I work as a CAC agent, guiding business owners through the registration, my degree and giving me insight into the need and how to provide tailored solution. What tailored solution can you provide? Now I'm embarking on a new chapter, training to become a virtual assistant. You're done with training to become a virtual assistant. So remove this. I'm passionate about, you can start here. I'm passionate about leveraging my background, efficient support. In what area? In what area? Through this platform, I aim to document my journey. Take out these parts. Talk about what you can do. Talk about the skills that you can have. Tie it down to a story. Then 2 weeks ago, you posted New Year, New Me. After then, no more post again. Last post was 1 month ago. Then we only have 19 skills you have listed. I feel like one person, I feel like you already know what to do here. If you've been listening to every person that I've reviewed their handle, you would have already known what to do because I've already talked about it over and over. So Olamide said, hello, I'm Olamide. I'm a virtual assistant and yoga coach. Let this yoga coach be somewhere just here. All right. Okay, about me. This is aligned. My skills and expertise, this is aligned. My work experience, awesome. This is aligned. My work experience, this is aligned. Brands I've worked with on this wellness project. I feel like I love this portfolio, and I feel like this is like the easiest portfolio I have looked at. This replicated the same thing I showed when I was teaching. This replicated the same thing I showed when I was teaching. Same thing. Same thing. Project management. So you can talk about project management tools because you just talked about project management, Olamide, data research and data entry. Are you guys not seeing that this is clean? Like it is aligned properly. Can you not see it? Are you not seeing what I'm talking about? Can you see it? Let me know who in the comment section can see that this portfolio is aligned. Like I would want to actually keep reading to see what is in this portfolio. And thanks for viewing my portfolio. Like this is the same thing I walked us in class. I even showed my own as a replicate before I started teaching. Exactly. I feel like this is a conversation that coach you taught. Like, can you not see like the alignments, like on the alignments on the, like the alignments by the side? It's not eating, like it's not leaving the space, like it is living where it's supposed to live, like it is living correctly, seated correctly. It gives room for the person to see what they are supposed to see, and there is no too much information. And this is 19 pages. Like, this is just exactly how I talked about my experience. I talked about what I did. I provided a logo of the company. I talked about what I did. I provided a logo of the company. Same thing, brands I've worked with. Even if you don't have brands you have worked with, she's able to put brands she has worked with because she has worked with brands. Take away this part. Then work sample, you showcase email management. And I feel like she also took serious the class assignments because all of this email management, calendar management, appointment setting, they are all from the training. Thank you for saying that, Susan. Olamide, your portfolio is actually very beautiful. I must commend that. So, but ensure to copy of my portfolio VA, replace this copy of your portfolio with your name. You can put Olamide's virtual assistant portfolio, something like that. But this is actually very beautiful. Like, this is actually very beautiful. Mm. See, Olamide, now you go help me. It's as if I have to bring Olamide to come and be doing this review now. Now she I go bring to the help with this review. But she did a good job. And again, this is somebody's CV. With everything I shouted in the last class of CV. Peace, are you here? Peace, are you here? Peace, are you here? At this point, I'm about to give up. It is an old CV. So why did you submit an old CV instead of a recent one you should have worked for? Why did you submit an old CV instead of a recent one? Okay, I think we have reviewed Damilola. Druke, say don't give up. At this point, I'm almost giving up. All right. I think after this, we would have to continue this portfolio review. Maybe I would do one more, maybe next week again. I guess that's what I would have to do because am I exhausted? Yes, I've not even had breakfast in all honesty. So I'm actually very hungry and this is like 3:10. Somebody's child that woke up since morning. So I would have to, after this piece on, we would have to like continue. Maybe I will do one more next week. I'll fix a date next week and we'll do one more. I guess that's what we can do. And we can start earlier because we already spent 1 hour trying to wrap up the class. So I think I also have to take care of my own health too. So we're going to, those of us that I've reviewed for today would of course give others the opportunity to get you. So what I'm going to do is we would have to continue because I don't want to also review and not make sense because right now I feel like I've spoken for like over 3 hours and I'm hungry. That's just the truth. I'm actually tired and hungry. So, but if you look at the portfolios we have looked at today and everything that I've said, go and replicate it on your own. Like, peace, rework on this your portfolio. I don't understand the color theory that is happening here. Green and purple. I don't understand that color theory. I don't understand this color theory. So rework on this color theory that you have here. Like rework on this your purple and green. I don't know if purple and green goes. So you need to rework on this color. You have like good experiences here. Like you have good experiences here, but so for those of us that did not get reviewed, take ideas from what we have talked about today and make yours better so that it becomes easy when I'm reviewing. We looked at LinkedIn handles, we've looked at portfolios. So you even know, what your expectation and what you should be working on right now looks like, right? So take away, you saw when I reviewed, what's her name? Orinu, I don't know if I pronounced that rightly. So when I reviewed her CV, that it looked very good, right? Just the pattern and just the few. So if you can I would appreciate that you rewatch this video. Maybe we're going to fix another time next week, Saturday. And probably we can start by 5 p.m. Nigerian time on Saturday and see if we can go like, maybe I can dedicate like 4 hours. I'm supposed to use that Saturday to actually sleep and rest because I'm cutting, like I'm not supposed to do any training this week. It might not be possible on Saturday. So it might not be possible this Saturday because we have an event this Saturday. Maybe Sunday of exactly a week today, we might need to meet and finalize this. But please, go and get a better color template. This green, or change this color. This green and purple, I don't know where you saw it from. So that's what I would say here. For next class, at least I've learned this. The mistake we did was I started reviewing I just thought that the people I was reviewing were the first people. That was my mistake. So from next class, I will print out this sheet so that I'm reviewing first come, first serve. And I'm sorry, I didn't even know, walai. I thought the people I was reviewing were the first people that submitted. So that was, I take blame for that. In next class, I will do better. Once we just start, I will print out this and we'll start from the first person that submitted and we would go over it. I need to take a break right now so that I don't stop functioning and I don't break down because I have to go to school tomorrow. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing right now. And I think I've tried to have spoken for like 3 hours. I've reviewed for like over 2 hours, talking about the same thing over and over. So I would really appreciate if I need to also go and eat. I've not eaten since morning that I've woken up. I've only drank water as I started teaching. So, Chidima, I'm sorry I mistook you for, don't worry, next review, just go ahead to submit. Just go ahead to submit. But if everybody takes into consideration everything that I've talked about today, I think your portfolio should come out well. Just minor review. Then your CV and your LinkedIn profile should also come out well. So I'm going to like communicate other things on the group this evening. We still have some pending videos that I'm supposed to upload. Once I'm done eating, I will try to like upload every video that is remaining. This particular one, I don't necessarily need to upload it because it's a live video. And the reason why I did it here is so that you can always have access to it forever. Whenever you ever need to, coach reviewed my portfolio or my CV someday, you can always come back here and get it when you can. All right, everyone. To everyone who have stayed back up to this night or this moment, I am sorry if I did not get to review your own. I am really sorry. I wish I could continue, but I feel like this would be also unfair to my own health too, right? So I need to go and have breakfast and also rest my head. So every other information, I will pass it on the group. Take care, everyone, and I love you always. Bye.